Hey, Fester, do you know what I have for you?
No, what do you have for me?
Do you know what I have for you?
No.
Scanza!
Ooh.
It's a Scanza Bonanza!
Oh, you brought some bags back. Michelle made you jam some back in your bag and return them.
Scanza Bonanza!
Yeah, you're becoming quite the fan of these Jordan almonds.
Scanza! Anyway, here's the limoncello white chocolate roasted almonds.
Fantastic.
All right, and then here are the Jordan almonds, delicate candy shell, California almonds, nothing artificial. Scanza!
Listen, I have to say, this is a very high quality product.
It is. It is. And I tell you, I think they're getting more than they bargained for.
Yes.
I'm still kind of mystified. I'm kind of mystified how they were told about us, or how they found out about us. And again, just a quick little recap. We, the MJ Morning Show, we did a segment right around Easter, or
the Monday after Easter.
Monday after Easter, gotcha. And the Monday after Easter was about a map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. What was that?
Like the keyboard squeaked as I pulled it across this.
All right.
That's going to happen.
What is this?
So the map that Fester found was the most popular Easter candies in every state.
Yeah.
And Florida, like a lot of the other states had like just brand name candies that I was well aware of, but Florida had Scanza. I'm like, what the heck is Scanza? Well, guess what? Now I know what Scanza is, and it's a whole line of nicely packaged, high-quality chocolates and confectionery treats and nuts with chocolate and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, the question still remains.
How did they find out that we were talking about them and the fact that I didn't know what Scanza was? And they sent us this overnight package, a cooler with perishable markings on the box and like a dozen bags of various Scanza products inside.
That's one question. The bigger question is,
yes,
who gives Jordan almonds for Easter? And how did Scanza...
Hold on. It doesn't mean that it's Jordan almonds that is why that Scanza made the Florida list. So there are a number of states where Scanza is the favorite candy for Easter. It's Florida, it's Texas, California, Virginia, what is that, Ohio, and Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, pretty important states.
Yeah.
Relatively big, industrious states.
These are big states. So,
it's not like it's a couple of the Dakotas.
Anyway, so it doesn't mean that. Listen, they have chocolates and yogurt bites, and they have some products that contain almonds, but not all. Anyway, so they found out about us. They send us a whole swag box of goodies, and we open them up. I taste them. I'm like, this is good stuff. And Fester, he puts all of the bags over on my side of the counter, seemingly indicating, hey, take these home. No. And I did. And then I get a whole ration of crap. Oh, you took all the Scanza stuff. So now I'm bringing you the Scanza stuff back.
Thank you.
No, when he put the bags over there, so you should listen to what people say. Because he said,
are you schooling me now?
Yes, I heard him say, here, take the ones that you would like. And so I saw you throw a bunch in my bag, and I didn't think anything about it till we got home, and then you lined them up on the counter, and I said, you literally took all of them. and you were like, Fester gave them all to me.
Well, that's
and
what
I said,
thought.
No. He said, take the ones you want.
No, that's what I thought. I thought Fester pushed them all over here for me to take them home. I thought maybe he was watching his weight.
No, that's not the case.
That he didn't want to bring the candy home.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, you're watching your weight all right. You're watching it climb.
Getting larger.
Anyway, guess what? Speaking of, sort of that.
Dear Flabby, is he rude or nice? Life feel messy, love life crappy. Got a problem, need some wisdom from a big rude man. Write to Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby.
It will happen this morning sometime during our long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. I'm going to say probably between 7:45 and 7:50.
Can't wait.
Yep, so Dear Flabby, Fester is back dispensing more valuable advice. Not Dear Abby, it's Dear Flabby.
Dear Flabby, is he rude or nice? Dear Flabby, when you want fat advice.
You'll find out rude or nice, sugar or spice, coming up about 7:45 here on the MJ Morning Show. So did you, let's, for the benefit of the early listeners, Fester, just tuning in at the opening of the show, did you secure the tickets? We saw you messing around. Were we on the air when you were looking, or was it right at the very, very end of the show, or when we had closed things down and we said goodbye and, hey, everybody, let's be careful out there. Where was it?
I think it was right at the nanosecond that the show concluded. Maybe you were even doing your wrap up, like, all right, that's it, everybody. All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I just played that little thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was during that little 30-second spiel,
Right,
and
so-
then the dun.
Folks, you know what? Early calls right now, quickly. Right in the first segment, the opening of the show. Hurry up, let's go. What tickets do you think Fester was searching for at the very end of the show yesterday? Let's go, hurry up. 800-990-1047. You got to hurry because I don't want to get off track here and get too late to start the next segment. All right, because I like to start the next segment about 6:20. All right, let's hurry up.
I mean,
What tickets do you think Fester was looking for at the end of the show yesterday? And you were successful? You do have them?
oh boy, was I successful.
You have them?
Yes.
Okay. What tickets? Let's go. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. What tickets do you think Fester was looking for? All right, phones are ringing. You know, I don't even know if I'm going to wait for the screen job.
Just pick them up.
Look at this. Every line is, that's good. I'm glad to see the phones are working at the beginning of the show today. Let me take line number one. It is David in Port Richey. David, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What tickets do you think Fester was looking for?
He probably got those bacon tomato sandwich tickets for $50.
Yes! Yeah, the first guess is correct. Yes, so not bacon,
All right, guys,
tomato.
have a good day.
Yeah, you.
You in a rush, David? What do you have going on this morning?
He already hung up.
He's done.
He already
He doesn't have time for us.
I ain't got no time for you. He already hung up on us. Yeah. So the BTS tickets, bacon tomato sandwich tickets. Funny guy. Fester, can we get the whole story when we get back?
Well, sure. Yeah.
But I said, were you successful in getting the tickets? And you said, ho ho, more than you know, or
Oh,
ho 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 ho. Are you practicing to be a mall Santa this year? Ho 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 ho.
Sit on my lap and I'll tell you the story.
Instead of ho ho ho, you can just do ho ho ho. It's a new spin on the Santa thing.
Yeah.
All right. When we get back, and thanks for everyone that just lit up all the lines at 6 o'clock in the morning in the first segment. What was Fester successful about with the BTS tickets for tonight? The final show in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area. We'll find out next. I don't even know. I'm curious to find out next on the MJ Morning Show at Q105, 104.7 FM. Stand by.
Not much traffic out on the road.
The MJ Morning Show. I am MJ with Fester and Michelle, and Fester got the tickets. Now, you said something like, more than you know, or so at the end of the show yesterday, we noticed that Fester is on a seat map And upon closer inspection, I realized it was Raymond James Stadium.
Yes.
And that he was searching for BTS tickets, the Korean boy band that's in town. Last show is tonight. They did Saturday night, Sunday night. And I had been notified by several people that some of the ticket prices were plummeting.
Yeah.
So that means that these shows were not sold out, or people were trying to unload tickets they already had and seemingly at a loss. So, Fester, what caused you to search for BTS tickets for the last final show here in the Tampa Bay area tonight?
Oh, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, right.
That's where it starts and ends.
Yeah, sure.
So no, I mean, I always thought the concert tickets were prohibitively expensive.
Right.
I mean, I bought tickets to Billy Joel and Sting, and they were hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
By the way, you're looking like a giant bottle of French's mustard today
Oh.
with this yellow, and you're wearing the hot dog shirt as well.
It matches.
It does.
It's like coordinated.
It is.
Did you do that this morning on purpose?
Thank you.
You're wearing.
Wow.
You're
Thank
wearing
you.
a bright. You're wearing a French's yellow shirt, not a Golden's.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Not a Grey Poupon.
No.
You're wearing a
French's.
bright yellow taxi cab colored shirt, and you're looking old mustard container like. Just thought I'd point that out.
That's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Yeah,
you know how I love condiments.
All right. So
Oh.
what happened with these BTS tickets?
I'm still glowing in the basket of this
All
compliment.
right, did your daughter beg you to go?
No, she didn't even, other than mentioning it once on the air that she would like to go. She hasn't mentioned it. She's not into it and like super crazy fan. In fact, yesterday
why
she
the hell
acknowledged
are you going to battle 65,000 people potentially jamming up Dale Mabry?
I got a whole scam. You know me.
Oh,
I'm not
jeez.
gonna be battling anybody.
All right, so first of all, you searched for tickets yesterday. You found some tickets for $55 a piece.
$55 each, and they weren't terrible seats.
Well,
Right.
they're upper row. They're upper level. They're section 300.
Right. But this concert isn't like it's in an end zone. It's in the middle of the stadium.
Right.
So it's a central stage. The stage is like a big X, to where there's like 4 catwalks that go out from the center hub.
Right.
So it's really not a terrible seat, in the stadium, and it's low in the section.
Did you search for these tickets yesterday to surprise your daughter Hadley?
I wasn't going to, but then it turned into that. So if she's listening now, the cat's out of the bag.
Wait.
Oh,
So-
you ruined it.
No, I mean, it's okay. I don't think
Hold
she's
on.
listening now.
No, she's probably not. What we ought to do is
We'll find out.
Wait a minute, she doesn't know.
I haven't told her. Well, here's
Well,
what
wait a
happened.
minute, we ought to call her at like 7:20 or 7:15 when she's in the car going to school and spring it on her. And just tell her as long as she doesn't get like detention,
Well,
get in trouble,
no,
get scolded,
I can't put any conditions on it.
get suspended, that you'll take her to BTS tonight at Ray J.
All of those things might happen. I mean, she is not a pillar in the student body.
You said that she's very, very talkative. That
She's a terror.
She cannot keep her yap trap shut
she's a
in
terror.
class.
She's not smarter, but she's a smart Alec than everybody else. And
A
that's not
smart
what-
ass.
She takes after somebody in the family.
I have no idea.
So
Oh, no.
What
But-
prompted you? Was it the fact that we did mention yesterday that we heard that the ticket prices in some cases were plummeting for BTS? Then you decided to search and then surprise her? What?
So plummeting means different things to different people. I mean, what's this concert? What's not a lot of money to go to a concert?
Right.
Yeah, I still have to pay for parking, and there'll be other ancillary things. But
yeah, like $220 hoodies.
right, we're gonna. And I'm sure.
$85 T-shirts.
And we're gonna buy no merch.
Yeah, don't buy any of
Yeah,
that
we're
merch.
not gonna buy anything. I'm just like, we're not buying a damn thing.
I can't believe the merch price is just ridiculous.
So I look and $55 a ticket seems pretty low.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be a zombie tomorrow morning.
I'm a zombie every morning. It's okay.
He
And,
might,
I mean,
no, he might still be on his BTS high.
the concert ends like at 10:30.
Yeah.
I heard 10:40.
Okay, 10:40.
All right, so he'll
Like
be home by 11:30.
Yeah, like 10:30 is 10:40.
Yes.
So yeah, that
yes.
same
I agree.
that time
No.
window.
All right.
I heard 10:38 and 44 seconds.
I think they do 23 songs.
So I need to find the set list. Do they have that
Oh,
published?
it's all yes.
Okay,
You go
I
to
don't know.
You go to setlist.fm, or I saw numerous things posted on social media.
Okay.
The total set list.
I have to.
I know one song. I think Dynamite. That's
Yeah.
the only song that I know portions of.
I hope that's not their finale song, because we're gonna leave.
Oh, no.
No.
You can't do that.
No, Dynamite looked like it was maybe 3 or 4 from the end. I don't know if they're doing the same set every night, or if they're mixing things up on, the Saturday show, the
I don't
Sunday
know.
show, and now the Tuesday show.
I mean, they had a whole day off to rehearse new stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they did.
But now I'm looking at the ticket prices, and I mean, the cheapest ticket is $80.
Oh, so now it's climbed back up.
Right.
So you got into a sweet spot.
Really, I did.
A sweet spot of BTS ticket dippage. And you picked up tickets in section 3. What are you, section 30 what?
302, which is
Section 302. And then how many seats back from the edge?
4 rows.
All right, 4 back. Listen, you're
That's
still
row D.
You're still kind of high.
It's okay.
But you paid $55 a ticket.
You want to know something crazy?
What at?
For loud events, I prefer the upper area because it's not so loud.
But they look like little specks down there.
Do you think they look much different up close?
They look like little Korean ants down there.
Well, here's the thing. The concert, I'm facing the Jumbotron. They have, whatever video screens or monitors they have up. We'll see the whole thing.
So your plan is to deprive your daughter of the encores?
Oh,
yeah.
you can't, because Dynamite's in the encore.
Is Dynamite an encore?
It's number 19.
Then,
It's
Hold on, how many encores? Because they do 23 songs.
yes.
so you want to hear the whole scam?
What's the scam?
All right, here's the scam. We're gonna go down there.
You're going to paint your pickup truck like an emergency ambulance vehicle, and you're going to go through the gates and be near one of the tunnels and pull in and park. Right? Is that your scam?
It's pretty close. I'll put City of Tampa, Water Department.
Fester's got City of Tampa decals to put on his pickup truck, so he can just pull right into the restricted areas at Ray J.
Now you've outed me.
Okay.
So the lot opens up like at 4 or 4:30.
Right.
We're gonna go early, park the car, have the old lady pick me up, then go to dinner. Right? Then we'll go to dinner.
Right.
Because the concert doesn't start till 8. So let's say I park by 4:30. The old lady picks me up. We go, Taco Tuesday. Haha. We go to Tijuana Flats or something awesome like that.
Okay.
You want to meet us down there?
No.
And then we back like maybe 6:45.
Concert starts at 7:30ish.
8
o'clock. Okay.
So then we get dropped off.
Right
in the stadiums, of course, right on the highway. And we walk in, and then the car is already parked in a good spot because I got there early, and I'm not fighting all that parking.
Right. He's parked at a
Look at that.
strategic spot to exit
So
quickly.
Fester has a whole plan, but your daughter doesn't know that you have the tickets
So
yet.
I was going to tell her yesterday when she got home, right? And Michelle brought up the idea, we should surprise her tomorrow on the air. And I was like, that's a pretty good idea. We'll do that. And I haven't told her yet.
All right, so we will surprise her. She doesn't listen this early, right?
I'll find out.
All right, well,
I don't think so.
Hadley, if you're listening right now, call your daddy's cell phone right now.
She's probably not listening.
And folks, don't call Fester's cell phone. Only if you're Hadley. Only if Hadley is listening, call your dad's cell phone right now. If we let the cat out of the bag, but we don't think she's listening. So we'll call her while she's in the car closer to 7:30 to surprise her.
Sounds good.
All right. And she does like BTS?
She does. I mean, she's not like a crazy rabid fan.
Oh, some of these fans are nuts. Some of these fans need their freaking heads examined.
She's not one of those.
Especially the ones buying like $2,000 worth of merch.
Yeah.
Just probably crap that's going to fall apart in, 2 months.
I mean, she would probably be happier with a bacon tomato sandwich.
No, she would not.
Ooh, bacon tomato.
No.
That sounds fantastic.
That's great.
There are 2 acts, and then they're followed by an encore.
All right.
So yeah, number 7, songs 17 through 23 are in the encore,
Okay.
and 19 is Dynamite.
So we will surprise Hadley later this morning that Daddy Fester is taking her to BTS at Raymond James Stadium tonight. with a whole big racket and a fake City of Tampa Water Department vehicle.
Yeah.
It's-
You can probably get those decals printed. Who checks the water guy?
Right, who checks that?
I mean, if you impersonate a cop, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Is it breaking the law if you impersonate the water department?
Let's call Lee Burkhaw this morning. Let's see what the chief has to say.
Call the chief.
All right, chief, here's my plan.
Hey, can I borrow one of those Starsky and Hutch blue lights to put on top of my pickup truck roof? And all right, morons in the news next. A deliciously tasty pile of morons in the news every morning about 6:40 a.m. We do the morons in the news, and it's next on Q105, 104.7 FM. You know, IDC is your destination for the best Mother's Day gifts. You know, there's always something great going on at IDC. This year, get mom something timeless, meaningful, special, a beautiful piece of jewelry. International Diamond Center has put together an incredible selection of Mother's Day gifts that are both affordable and stylish. We're talking about layered necklaces, stackable rings, eternity bands, colored gemstone pieces, heirloom quality jewelry, diamond bracelets, earrings. So these are the things that she can wear every day and anywhere, from going to the supermarket to going to some, fancy opera at the Straz or, whatever. I mean, it runs the gamut, folks. Dinner out is nice. A thoughtful card is important. But if you really want to let someone know, like mom, what she means to the family, bring her home something from IDC, maybe a birthstone ring or maybe an all-new designer bracelet. And to make things really special, with a purchase of $249 or more, IDC will give you a $50 spa gift card so mom can use it to treat herself to a day of pampering. IDC for Mother's Day. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. International Diamond Center. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on. Here's Schreiner. Morons in the news. This is the buildup. This is the hype for the morons in the news. Let me ask you a question. Who steals $21,000 from somebody at a reputable operation, a reputable business, takes 21 grand, does not supply the product that the person thought they were buying, and who the hell does this and thinks they're going to get away with it with no backlash, no attempt at recourse? Who thinks this?
I don't know, man.
All right, have you put together any facts here? All right, so reputable business that sells
A product? Okay.
sells an item. All right, this is nuts. Well, this is out of the Village's News, which is just chock full of great stuff. A villager has been ordered to pay $21,000 in restitution in connection to a fraudulent golf cart scam.
Huh?
A fraudulent golf cart sale. Hey, when you think of the Villages, you think of golf carts, don't you?
Absolutely.
So the villager has been ordered to pay 21 grand. Leonard Peter Fletcher, 51 years old, pleaded no contest in Sumter County Court to charges of fraud, grand theft, and exploitation of the elderly. So he's been placed on probation for 5 years, has been ordered to pay $21,000 in restitution to the victim in $400 monthly installments. The victim could be dead by the time this thing is paid off. I mean,
it's going to the estate.
I mean, so the victim, I don't have the age of the victim, but it's the villagers. I mean,
It says elderly.
it says elderly, but so $400 a month times 12 is what, $4,800 a year. So I mean, 21,000 divided. I mean, it's going to take
5 years?
almost 5 years to pay this thing off. Is the villager that got scammed with this golf cart racket, is he even going to be alive to get all $21,000 back? That's the question.
What about interest?
All right, so you want to hear what happened? I mean,
Absolutely.
how did this jackass think he was going to get away with this?
Just trying to scam old people.
So Lenny Fletcher, hey, where's Lenny? He's out back scamming an elderly person.
Hold on, let me get him for you.
So Fletcher was working as a salesman at One Stop Golf Carts in
Wow. That's right.
In Wawa. In Wawa.
Wow.
When a customer inquired about a custom golf cart. This is according to the affidavit of probable cause from the Wawa Police Department. Fletcher told the customer he could assist with the purchase of the custom cart. The customer provided Fletcher with a $15,000 check and then another $6,000 check. Both checks were made out to Fletcher and not One Stop Golf Carts.
Well, I mean, they're making a check out to Fletcher.
How did this jackass think he was going to get away with this? If he wasn't going to deliver the $21,000 golf cart, first of all, I can't even fathom a $21,000 golf cart. I can't even fathom that. Maybe I just don't know what golf carts cost these days.
This must not be a geriatric, old, crazy elderly person.
So both of the checks were deposited in Fletcher's very own Citizens First Bank. The checks were made out to Fletcher. The customer never got the golf cart. Fletcher stopped communicating with him.
That's right. Just lose my number.
The customer then called the police. How did this guy think that the villager, the old guy, well, listen, he was also charged with scamming the elderly. So isn't that at least, 65 or older, right?
I mean, yeah, 65 and over. I mean, you're 5 years away from being scamming the elderly.
Shut your sphincter.
So what I'm saying is, I don't know that too many 93-year-olds are buying $21,000 golf carts with like the, lifted package and the surround sound speakers and the glowing lights and the 6-seaters.
So Mr. Scammer just pocketed the money.
Yeah.
Mr. Scam-E, he calls the Wawa Police Department. A detective goes to the One Stop Golf Carts where the sales manager confirmed that Fletcher never created an invoice or documentation. Plus, I don't think it's usual common business practice there to have the customers make the check out to you personally.
Just make it directly out to me. I'll take care of all of it.
That might be a red flag. Why am I not making this check out to One Stop Golf Carts?
No.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
The sales manager called Fletcher, who said the deal was made outside of work. Yeah, on their premises, at the location. Oh, deal was made outside of work. And he said, it's got nothing to do with work. The sales manager said, hey, Fletcher, you got to return the money. Fletcher said, I don't have the money. I can't return it.
Yeah, he spent it.
What did Fletcher use the money for? That's what I wanted. I don't know. We don't know.
Oh. The story didn't tell you?
No, we don't know. We don't know why he scammed them out of the money.
It got me out of a couple of jams.
But again, who thinks that? I mean, this is the biggest harebrained scheme ever. How do you think remote? What? You're not going to supply the $21,000 golf cart and the customer's just going to just dissolve, just go away? Oh, well. You know what? You win some, you lose some.
That's it.
In this case, I lost a $21,000 golf cart. All right, move along. I mean, come on.
It's only 21 grand. On to the next one.
Absolutely ridiculous. All right, I'm telling you, the Village's news has been just chock full of good stuff. Pair of smokers, and these are all Florida stories, of course. Pair of smokers light up cigarettes to try to throw the canine off its scent during a traffic stop.
That's not a bad tactic.
Oh yeah. Oh really? Oh, and suddenly you're a canine expert now?
If you have to throw a dog off quickly, light a cigarette.
I don't think it works.
Dude, where are you getting this information?
Oh yeah.
You don't know this.
It doesn't sound like a bad tactic.
So 2 individuals lit up cigarettes to try to throw a canine off the scent during a traffic stop. An officer observed a silver 2001 Toyota Tundra. Man, that thing's still on the road. What, 25 years later?
Those Toyota trucks, man, they're
Look
pretty
at that.
stout.
I mean, hey, listen, I got a commercial coming up for Miracle Toyota of Haines City in just a few minutes. You know, hey, you need a Toyota that'll be on the road 25 years from now. Go to Miracle Toyota and tell them MJ sent you.
We could just buy this 2001 from the store.
Yeah, so the officer observed this 2001 Toyota Tundra pickup driving down the road. This is late last week. It did not have 2 working taillights. Michelle, that's what you call what?
Probable cause.
That would be probable cause. So you can initiate a traffic stop. You've got probable cause. It did not have working taillights. So the traffic stop is made. The officer approaches the 2 occupants in the Toyota pickup truck, including 55-year-old Dawn Lynn Douglas and 51-year-old Brian Michael Eastman, as they lit cigarettes. So the cop is rolling up to the vehicle and notices they're both lighting up cigarettes. And this is a common tactic of illicit narcotics users who are trying to deter police canines from finding the narcotics.
Oh, so it must have some degree of working.
Quick, we've got illegal narcotics in the vehicle. Let's light up cigarettes to try to throw the cop and the canines off the trail.
Man, I'd be burning incense. I'd start a trash pit in the middle of my car, light that on fire.
A bonfire.
You know what? I'd start cutting garlic for a homemade pasta sauce.
Yeah.
I do whip out fresh basil and just start shredding it.
Anything to throw the scent off to the dog.
So the fact that the individuals were both lighting cigarettes, apparently most cops know this. The minute you walk up and they're lighting cigarettes, I think most cops know, okay, we got some hinky activity going on in here.
Crazy. It's a stressful time. They need a smoke.
Then there was unusual talkativeness, made the officer suspicious of some type of illegal activity in the vehicle. He then requested more units to come to the scene, and they wanted to check for narcotics. He asked for a canine, a drug-sniffing dog. A positive alert. If the dog alerts on the vehicle, that means that you can search the vehicle. Just walk the dog around the perimeter. If the dog alerts, however, that dog is trained to alert, then boom, you say to the customer, you say to the customer that just has been pulled over, hey, the canine is alerted that there's something in the vehicle, so now they've got the right to search the vehicle. So they searched, and they found a clear bulbous glass pipe between the front passenger seat and the center console.
Clear bulbous glass pipe.
They were ready. There were numerous Narcan canisters and torch lighters. So they've got Narcan just in case they OD on their opioids.
Seem very responsible.
Yeah, they're very responsible illicit drug users, allegedly. So torch lighters, and of course, the torch lighters, those are used to superheat the methamphetamine in the bulbous glass meth pipes to then, turn the meth into vapor to then inhale that meth.
Listen to MJ giving meth smoking 101 lessons.
So Douglas later denied ownership of the pipe and Narcan. I don't know how it got in. It's not mine.
Not mine.
I don't know how it got in here. This is crazy. I have no idea how all this stuff got in my truck. Anyway, so the woman denied that it was hers, but the proximity of the glass pipe led officers to believe that it was hers. Then the driver, Eastman, the guy, he had a suspended license due to a controlled substance violation last July, failure to pay some type of violation.
So none of these guys are like, running for mayor anytime soon. Right?
No.
He's our Chamber of Commerce citizen.
No.
However, the
No.
big takeaway is smoking a cigarette doesn't mask the scent of other drugs
No.
when they bring the dog out.
So
Yes.
they listen. It's like the folks that think that hanging the black ice Christmas tree, and I learned this years ago. During one of my early Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office ride-alongs. I mean, like probably 15 or 20 years ago. Those air fresheners, all the different colors, the yellow, the green, the black. And this was believed years ago by pot smokers that would, drive and smoke pot. Oh, yeah, if you've got the black ice, the black colored Christmas tree air freshener hanging from your mirror, that would mask the smell of marijuana if you got pulled over. I mean, it's just bullshit. I mean, well, listen, it's totally erroneous.
It's not true.
All right, not true at all. All right, more on to the news on the MJ Morning Show. 6:54, the 7 o'clock hour starts next. Michelle, can you explain this whole Patriots coach thing? Do you know the basic story?
I know a little bit about the story,
All right,
yes.
man, the reporter, and she's out of a job. All right, this crazy crap. Hold on, we're back in a second. It's the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. Hey, so I was just mentioning Toyota, and I want you to know about Miracle Toyota in Haines City. So if you are listening to us in Polk County, hey, show some love to a great MJ Morning Show sponsor. Are you in Lakeland? Are you in Winter Haven? Are you in Frostproof, Bartow? Wherever you are, make your way to Haines City, US 27. If you're looking for a great Toyota car, truck, or SUV, we always appreciate it when you, the MJ Morning Show listener, if you like our show, then please support our advertisers like Miracle Toyota. It's a great operation, family-owned. I know Mike Murphy, the owner of Murphy Auto, that owns Miracle Toyota. He lives in my neighborhood. He's a great guy, family guy. Great wife, great kids, and it's just a great place to do business. So if you're looking for Toyota, Miracle Toyota, and they always give that back to the community. It's Community Awareness Month. So when you buy a Toyota during April, they will make a charitable donation in your name to the charity of your choice.
You ask for it, you got it, Toyota.
Miracle Toyota, Haines City, and tell them that MJ sent you. You got a couple of days left here, folks, during the month of April to cash in on a couple of great specials at Banco. So you know the deal. Banco doors for garage door issues. It's only Banco for me. Bank on Banco. BancoDoors.com. Broken spring. Most common service call is when your spring just has had enough. It's been through 5,000 or 7,000 cycles, and the spring will break. You call Banco. Quick, honest job, the right price. Don't get ripped off by other companies that will charge 2 or 3 times more for a broken spring. That's number one. So for April, just up the game on your house. Get a new garage door. There are premium series and above garage doors from Clopay. Right now, double garage doors, $250 off through the end of April. You can get a tune-up. Get a spring tune-up on your garage door. Also, 20% off now if you need new weather stripping on your garage door. Those things get brittle. They crack in the sun. I just had mine replaced by Banco. Everything looks brand new. The seal is great. BancoDoors.com for anything garage door related, and tell them that MJ sent you. There is a shift in the air conditioning world here in the Tampa Bay area. There is no more Plan B. Longtime advertiser, but don't worry. Plan B has just shifted like a morph into Air Rescue. So Air Rescue is the new name. That was already an existing company. And in fact, well, I've heard about Air Rescue. Yeah, they've been around for over 70 years in the Tampa Bay area. If you have any air conditioning issues, you want to call Air Rescue. In fact, you're saying, I don't have any air conditioning issues right now. I'm telling you, put the name in your contact list. MJ says Air Rescue, airrescue.com. The phone number is 888 Never Wait. Why is that? Because if they're not there on time when they say they're going to be there, they wipe off the diagnostic fee. Any air conditioning repairs, mention me, mention MJ, you'll get 10% off. Ask for it. It's airrescue.com and tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on 6:58 MJ Morning Show, 7 o'clock hour. Next.
No major incidents.
What were you just talking about? I was putting my headphones on. Fester, you said something like, well, we'll find out. What were you saying?
Well, I said we'll find out.
Yeah, about what? Michelle, you asked a question,
I did.
and Fester said, well, we'll find out, but I didn't get the gist of what we were asking.
Well, then we'll find out, won't we?
Oh, I'm going to find out now, too?
we'll all find out together.
I got to wait to find out?
We'll all find out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dear Flabby is coming up in just a matter of, 40 minutes, 45 minutes or so? If you're a Dear Flabby fan.
Dear Flabby, is he rude or nice? Dear Flabby, when you want fat advice.
Hey, you know what this is?
Say hello to my little friend.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend.
What is that?
That is
Say hello to my little friend.
that is MJ during foreplay.
All right, you know what?
Listen,
That is rude.
I mean, listen.
Say hello to my little friend.
Good joke's a good joke.
Did you just think of that?
I mean,
That's pretty funny, actually.
it is what I do.
That's even fast for you.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm a
Say
machine.
hello to my little friend.
Yeah. So obviously that's a line from.
Well, the drug movie,
Come on. What is it? Come on.
Al Pacino.
Yes.
Yeah. The Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface. So the Scarface house, his mansion, is up for sale. Look for this. Look it up online so you can see the picture. The Scarface mansion that was used in the movie is on the market. Is this right? $237 million?
Wow.
237 waterfront compound in Key Biscayne where Scarface lived. You know what? I wonder if there's still all that bullet damage inside.
I mean, I'm sure
You know, there was a little bit of a shootout in the foyer.
Yeah,
There was just a little bit, a couple of rounds.
it's a fixer-upper.
It's a fixer. Just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get some spackle.
So,
Yep.
is that the right price?
I mean,
It seems like a lot of money, almost $250 million for a house,
it says
regardless
that
of where it is.
the Scarface house in Key Biscayne lists for $237 million. It also has some kind of a connection to, I guess, Richard Nixon.
Yeah, he used it as like a Southern White House.
The Winter White
retreat.
House.
Yeah.
I think it was called like the Winter White House. So Nixon, back in the early 70s, used it for something, for, I guess, a getaway.
Him and Pat Nixon had a sex dungeon.
Wonder if they ever went to Collins Avenue and got some corned beef sandwiches at Wolfie's. God, I just remember, this is old Florida, man. I remember we didn't even live here. I mean, I'm 7, 8 years old. And my great-grandmother, so my grandfather's mother was still alive. She lived to like 95 or 96 years old. I think 96. Michelle, you never knew her. Yeah. So she lived in it wasn't a nursing home, but it was kind of like an interesting facility, and she had her own apartment, but she lived in like Key Biscayne area, off of Collins. And we always had it, whenever we visited her, we always had to go to Wolfie's Delicatessen, which is his old school, Miami Beach. And she would just steal everything off the table. We'd be sitting in this old school diner called Wolfie's. She was taking the sugar shaker, the salt and pepper things. She would grab any bread that was left in the, remember that plastic, black woven,
yeah.
that woven plastic bread basket,
The whole thing.
like a gold rim on it or something. She would just dump it. She would put it in paper, in napkins, and put all the bread. Then on the way out, she would empty bread from other tables that were empty, and the bread was still on the table. I mean, everything. She took knives and silverware, whatever it was. Whatever was not bolted to the walls, she took on the way out. Anyway, it's a 2.38 acre property, and it was featured in Scarface from 1983. $237 million. Yeah, say hello to my little friend,
Say hello to my little friend.
but don't say hello to my little price tag on this house.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of freaking money, nearly $250 million. All right, so Michelle, can you explain? I've had this in my pile. I know when I brought this up last night, because there was a new little twist. There was some news story that popped out about the coach of the New England Patriots.
Yes. Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel, Vrabel, Vrabel. I'll tell you what, between him now and Belichick and him hooked up with a 24-year-old hottie, I mean, this a lot of interesting history with Patriots coaches, huh?
Hey, man. They like doing it. Good for them.
So, Michelle, explain the Mike Vrabel story. So, NFL coach, New England Patriots.
Right.
And what happened with a reporter for, was she ESPN or?
She was, I think, with The Athletic, right, Fester?
Yeah, she wasn't with ESPN.
Okay, but she's a sports reporter.
She's been a sports reporter for a
long time.
Right, a long time. She was caught being very intimate with him.
And her name is Diana Rossini.
Rossini, right.
So a lot of people that know all the sports sites, they know who this Diana Rossini is, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what happened?
So they were caught at a resort, I think in Sedona, Arizona.
The Enchantment?
No, I don't think it was
So
enchantment.
the NFL has coaches meetings, they have owners meetings, and this was like a gathering of all the coaches in the NFL were coming to Arizona for a retreat.
Right.
And of course, the media is there. ESPN's there, the NFL Network's there, Fox Sports is there, and Diana Rossini is there covering it for the Athletic or the Atlantic or whoever she worked for. And there's some pictures of them kind of canoodling.
Yeah. Like
he's
holding
standing-
hands in the jacuzzi with their swimsuits.
Don't use a New York Post page 6 word like canoodling.
It's an appropriate word.
Like it's your own.
It's not. I don't know that any word is our own,
Oh, it's your own, Fester.
but I don't know that anybody can lay claim to words. But they're pretty intimate. Now, mind you, Mike Vrabel, has a wife and kids at home.
Yes.
I don't know. I think Diana was
She's-
married.
but
I don't know if she is now.
Yeah, she's out of a job though. She's lost
Well, so
her.
what happened is when the pictures were published, they both came forward and denied the situation. They denied that they were having any kind of relationship. And then she said, no, she was there on a girls' trip. And I guess the organization she worked for said, prove it. And so instead of proving it, she quit.
Ah, okay.
And now other photos have come out with them together from years ago.
All right, so Vrabel was married while
Oh, yeah.
During the whole time.
canoodle. So
She was too, I believe.
what's the status of both their marriages?
Well, he's in counseling.
Yeah. So there's pictures of him now with his family in Utah buying expensive gifts, like makeup gifts to his
for the wife,
Yes.
wife,
who he possibly
Right.
cheated on.
or at least is bringing a lot of, bad attention to. You don't want to bring this kind of attention to your old lady.
No.
But he's trying to work things out. She's out of a job right now.
Yeah.
And
You know what? This is a very sad NFL story. Look, Michelle's laughing. Michelle is laughing as I whip out the sad NFL. Player is injured on the field. Go to commercial music while we sort this out. This is the piano version of the NFL on Fox. This is the sad version.
so there's
Player hurt on the field. Yes.
There is a lot of pictures of them together from 2020, from 2024. I mean, I think at one point, Diana interviewed Mike Vrabel, and his wife was like a topic of conversation.
Yeah.
So
You know what?
this is really, really sketchy. seedy.
Yeah.
How old are Vrabel's kids? Do we know? Are they young? Are they on the younger side?
I think Mike Vrabel might be in his 40s. I
Because
don't know.
I would feel
50s?
really bad for the kids.
Would you?
Do you know how bad I'd feel for the kids?
So bad you play that stupid music again? Yeah. All right. So Mike Vrabel's 50. I don't know his age, the age of his kids. So Diana had a child
Yes.
in 2021 or
Oh,
2022.
wait a second.
Yes.
Is anyone suggesting that it was his?
Yes.
No. Well, okay. Hold on.
hold on.
Yes.
You say no. Michelle says yes.
I didn't see
What the hell is it?
The report I saw didn't suggest that it's Mike Vrabel's kid, but the baby's named Mike.
Right.
Michael.
Oh, boy.
So,
All right.
I mean, you name your baby after your
now-
crush.
So the reporter is done. This Diana Rossini, she quit The Athletic.
I mean, she's done for now.
But wait a minute. Mike Vrabel, what are the Pats? He's not in any trouble with the Patriots, though, is he? With I mean, listen, the owner of the Patriots was at a Jack Shack in, Palm Beach County. I mean,
it's pretty loose policy as far as all that goes. I mean, listen, it's a bad look for his employer too. He's on a company trip essentially, and this is what comes out of it. I mean, he did take the team to the Super Bowl in his first year as head coach of the Patriots. I mean,
Right.
They do kind of love him, but this isn't good.
but is this putting his job with the Patriots
No,
in jeopardy?
no.
What do you think the coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers has to say about this?
Well, here at Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our thoughts and prayers go out to the wife of Mike Vrabel and everybody involved who doesn't have a penis in the game.
What about Kevin Goldschmidt?
Mr. Goldschmidt,
Yeah.
who is that? The husband? Yeah.
He's an executive
Yeah.
at Shake Shack.
Yeah. Is he the executive of Shake Shack?
He's an executive at Shake
Oh,
Shack.
hold on. What does he have to do with the price of tea in China?
Well,
He's Diana
Rossini's husband.
husband.
Yeah, I read his name. That's how I read it.
All right,
Yeah.
That's how
oh,
Fester knew it.
hold
Yeah.
on. The president of Shake
No,
what?
he's just an executive.
An executive with Shake Shack is the husband of the reporter that the New England Patriots' Mike Vrabel was messing around with?
Yes.
I'd like to say that last season after we lost to the Falcons, my wife and I went down to the Shake Shack in Midtown and enjoyed a lovely burger.
If the shack is shaking,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, these are all some pretty high level folks. They all have pretty big, important jobs, I guess. And he's really messing up.
Hey, if you are in an autonomous self-driving Tesla and you are drunk off your butt and the car is driving itself, that does not get you out of a DUI.
Dude, you need to hire a better lawyer.
You know what happened? What are you talking about?
I should.
No. So did you see that this happened down in Sarasota?
A DUI with a self-driving Tesla?
Yeah, a woman whose blood alcohol was twice the legal limit was behind the wheel of her Tesla, but believed that her Tesla autopilot would get her home safely. You can't do this, folks. You cannot do this. So according to the FHP and the spokesperson for the FHP, Ken Watson, remember we had him on with the whole arrest of that Atlanta Braves prospect
last week,
who caused the tractor trailer to lose control and flip over, killing the driver. So according to Trooper Ken Watson, 37-year-old Kimberly Brown was traveling northbound on I-75, just ass blast drunk apparently, more than twice the legal limit, and she thought, the Tesla autopilot will get me home safely. That you can't get out of a DUI. I mean, hello. Yeah. How many people think that this is a way to get home? Oh yeah, I'm blasted off my butt. I can't see straight. I'm drunk. I mean, I've had way too many. Hey, Tesla autopilot, take me home.
So the Tesla system is not a completely autonomous system. It's not. It needs supervision from the driver, and occasionally it needs driver input to keep functioning.
Right.
So she'd be drunk while she's operating the vehicle. But now if you're drunk in a Waymo, that'd be a different story because that's a completely autonomous vehicle.
Right.
There's no physical person in the driver's seat.
Yeah, so ABC down in Sarasota did the story. They listen to this. Regarding the Tesla and the autonomous self-driving features, there actually are monitors within the vehicle that make sure that you're looking forward and will initially warn you. This is according to Alistair Weaver, editor-in-chief of Edmunds.com, the automotive website.
Yes,
and then
Edmunds.
ultimately shut down the car and shut down the system if you're not paying attention. Wait a minute. What about the people that we see that are fast asleep while the Tesla is driving down an interstate? There have been so many pictures online of people just totally asleep. Unbelievable. So when Brown stopped, responding to the vehicle's alerts, the car came to a halt in the middle lane of I-75.
Yeah, that's not good.
But again, why do we see videos of people totally sleeping
Yeah, it
in their
doesn't happen
Teslas
instantly.
and people are like camera phoning them as they're passing by?
It doesn't happen
I've
instantly.
seen half a dozen of those photos.
Okay, they might have 3 or 4 miles before it shuts off completely.
All
So
right,
there's a time when you just catch somebody snoozing.
All right, so this woman, Kimberly Brown, the Tesla stops in the middle of I-75, in the middle lane. She should not have been behind the wheel. Unfortunately, she was intoxicated more than 2 times the legal limit, according to Watson at the FHP down there. He said the incident highlights the importance of always being alert before getting behind the wheel and making plans ahead of time rather than relying on autopilot features. Anyway, detectives are investigating the incident, determining where Brown was coming from and what prompted her to get behind the wheel of her Tesla. So,
If you had just stayed awake, she would have been fine.
dude, don't like rationalize
Listen.
and ratify her behavior.
Rationalize everything.
All right, 7:18 at the MJ Morning Show. We got to call your daughter next.
Yes.
Does she know we're calling yet?
I told her that we're going to give her a call
All right.
in a little bit.
We're going to call Hadley. There's something that Hadley, Fester's daughter, needs to hear. And if you were listening earlier today, you might know what this is in regard to. So what's going to happen next? Plus, we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. In minutes, next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Plan B air conditioning is no more. Can I get the cancel sound, please? No more Plan B. Plan B is out of the picture. They are now Air Rescue. So, when people say, hey, MJ, what, you're doing commercials for Air Rescue now. What happened with Plan B? No, they morphed Plan B into Air Rescue. So same ownership group. And, Kenny Newman, hello, Newman, in charge of the operation. And they just decided that, hey, we're going to consolidate. Instead of having 2 different air conditioning company names, we're going to have one. So now it's Air Rescue. And Air Rescue has been around for over 70 years. That is a long freaking time. Any air conditioning woes, folks, you want airrescue.com. Your AC might be humming along right now, but maybe it's not in a couple of days, a week, 2 months from now, middle of July or August, when it is just nasty out there. When you have any air conditioning problems, you get a hold of my friends at airrescue.com. You mention me, MJ, you'll get 10% off. They'll be there on time. If they're not, you don't pay the diagnostic fee. It's airrescue.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. Your next move does not have to be a dumpster fire disaster. And I'm going to tell you right now, I hear from people all the time that say, MJ, I should have taken your advice. I should have gone with 2 College Brothers. Or, hey, I just heard you do a 2collegebrothers.com moving and storage commercial. Oh, man, I wish I would have known about them. Or oh, let me tell you the horror story. I've heard tons of horror stories about other moving companies. And I've also heard great stories about 2 College Brothers. I've heard people say, MJ, thanks for the recommendation. I mean, I get it all the time. MJ, they were great. They gave us a great quote. They moved us. It was perfection. Why do you think that 2 College Brothers Moving and Storage has over 1,200 5-star reviews? That is unheard of in the moving business. Get a great quote, get a great move, background check to the hilt. It's 2collegebrothers.com. Remember, you got to have the brothers. So you got to have the College Brothers. 2collegebrothers.com. And mention me, MJ, get free moving boxes. So maybe you want to sell your house. How about Mark Spain? Let me introduce you to Mark Spain Real Estate. Get a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. It's the easiest way to sell your home. You'll save time. You'll make the most money. MJ for Mark Spain, and I'm recommending Mark Spain to all of you listening here in the Tampa Bay area. Friends, family, listeners, countrymen, it's Mark Spain Real Estate. Sell your home hassle-free, a strong all-cash offer. In fact, Mark Spain Real Estate's been helping homeowners sell homes for over 30 years, and they've served over 72,000 satisfied clients at this point. Some of the testimonials are strong, like Richard. Mark Spain Real Estate performed a miracle for me. I was very pessimistic. After another realtor failed to sell my home over a 6-month period, Mark Spain had an offer within a few days. Look at this. When it comes time to sell your home, Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Traffic's on at 7:23. We call Hadley and surprise her with something next. That's Fester's daughter. Stand by.
Traffic still moving very.
.26 at the MJ Morning Show. And how much longer are they in the car? I got to do this quickly, right?
You have a couple minutes.
Well, I'm not going to delay. We have to call Fester's daughter, Hadley.
Yes.
Because Fester needs to spring a surprise on her.
Yes.
And she has no idea, correct?
No, I haven't said a word. I haven't said a peep about it.
Have you confirmed they're in the car right now?
Yeah, I don't know that her friends are talking about it. I don't know how big it is in her circle. I'll tell you this. They do like a lot of that genre of stuff.
Don't give too much away.
Okay, well, okay.
Hello.
Just hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Andrew. Hello, Mr. MJ.
Who's Andrew?
Oh, she thought that Andrew, the producer, was calling to get them
sorry,
on
Andrew.
hold.
Oh, sorry,
no.
Andrew.
Hey, Hadley, I'm hot dialing you. I called you hot and live, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. MJ.
Let's try it again. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello, Mr. MJ.
Boom, there we go. All right. Hadley, I guess you're on the way to school. Mom's driving. Your brother Hudson's in the car. Is that correct?
No, we just dropped him off. The gremlin's gone.
The gremlin is gone.
Yeah. The gremlin's
The
gone.
gremlin. All right. Fester, would you like to have a conversation with your daughter live on the air? Hadley, you're in 8th grade?
Yes, sir.
You're 14 years old now, and you're in 8th grade. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Fester, take it away.
All right. Hadley,
Yes.
what big event is happening tonight?
BTS.
Are any of your friends going to BTS?
No, I don't think so.
Are your friends even talking about the concert? Because there was 2 concerts over the weekend. Are any of your friends even talking about the fact that BTS is...
Yeah. Yeah.
How many of them wish they could be going?
A lot.
How awesome of a dad would I be if I got tickets to the BTS concert?
Do you have tickets to the BTS concert?
That wasn't the question, was it? How awesome of a dad would I be if...
Like really, 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 really awesome? Do
Okay,
you have tickets?
well, I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want
Bad news,
first?
we don't know. Bad news so I can look forward to the good news.
Okay, so the bad news is we are not buying any merch when we go.
We're going?
The good news is we're going to BTS.
Yes! Oh my goodness! We are?
We are. So
Yes!
so you know how when you go to a concert there's really, really good seats?
Yeah.
And then there are good seats. And then there's like average
Yeah.
seats. And
Yeah.
then there's terrible seats.
Yeah.
We have the terrible seats.
I just glad I'm going.
That's right.
That is the right answer. I'm just glad I'm going. So here's the deal, Hadley. At the end of yesterday's show, your father was on the Ticketmaster website or whatever
I
you
bought
were.
it off of StubHub.
StubHub,
I've
right.
never bought anything off of StubHub
So
before.
your dad was searching for tickets for the final BTS show at Ray J.
We had a story that ticket prices were dropping.
Yeah, so I mentioned on yesterday's show because I had several.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I had several listeners tell me, hey, by the way, the BTS ticket prices are dropping. Can we tell her how much you paid?
I mean, Hadley, you know the tickets had to be pretty stinking cheap for me to buy them, right?
Yeah.
Hadley,
Yeah.
guess how much? Let's play a little guessing game here. Hadley, how much do you think the tickets were a piece for you to go to BTS tonight?
25.
Keep going.
I wish.
250.
Oh, you just, the mountain climber right over the cliff.
You really think I would have paid $250
Yeah.
a ticket to watch a bunch of Korean boy band people jumping around the
All right,
stage?
so they were 55.
45.
55.
$55 each.
55 bucks.
Oh my god.
All right, anyway, you've got section 302, row D. So they're going to look like little Korean ants down there. But anyway, you're going to be at Ray J tonight to see BTS, okay? The final...
I know you said we can't get any merch, but can I get one of the light sticks? I really want to wave
You know
it
what?
around.
Those are like a bargain at like $15. The light stick,
Really?
yeah, the light stick is. I think the light stick. Now, if you want a T-shirt, that's like $85. You want a hoodie, it's $220. I mean, it's a car. You got a car payment.
Can't we bring our own light stick? Can't you use like my cell phone light or something?
Just bring a flashlight?
Yeah, right?
No, I want to get the BTS light dick. That's the whole point.
All right, listen, it's 15 bucks. I'll pay for that. Here,
Yeah.
I'll give you $20.
It'll be Mr. MJ's gift to you, Hadley.
There you go. All right, Hadley, congratulations. You're going to BTS tonight with Daddy, and he's got a whole plan. He's going to park actually inside the gates underneath the stadium because he's got fake City of Tampa water department decals.
Yeah, they have silver trucks too, so it'll work out perfectly.
He's got a hard hat and a clipboard. He's going to claim that there's a water leak, and he's going to just get right in and park right underneath the stadium.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll hide in the back seat.
Yes,
All right.
yes, you know the plan.
All right.
I'll hide in the back seat underneath your moving tarp.
All right, Hadley, listen to me.
Smuggle me in.
Hadley, there are conditions.
Yes.
Pay attention at school today. Shut your yap trap. Don't get in trouble for talking and disrupting, okay?
Okay.
All right, have fun at BTS. We'll talk to you tomorrow after the fact, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye,
Goodbye,
Hadley.
Mr. MJ.
Goodbye, Hadley.
All right, bye, Had. I'm not even sure what she said.
Sounds, I think your wife just stabbed her.
No.
Yeah, she might have.
Says stabbing. Wow. All right, well,
So-
I guess payoff.
Sounds like she's excited to go.
Sounds like she's pretty excited.
Yeah.
You remember when you said earlier, when I said to Michelle, we'll find out? Remember?
Yes.
Okay. It was about, Michelle says, do you think Hadley will be super excited? And I said, we'll find out. And she was.
Dear Flabby.
Dear Flabby, is he rude or nice? Dear Flabby, when you want fat advice.
Dear Flabby on the way in about 10 to 15 minutes. So we've got a listener with a Dear Flabby question, a dilemma that Dear Flabby needs to solve. Fester, is Dear Flabby the inner voice ready inside you?
It's always ready.
All right, very good.
I'm
All right,
always Flabby.
all right, so your kid's on the way to school. A couple of school-related stories, man. I don't know what the heck this substitute teacher was thinking. But, man, she could, pretty much probably pick up any guy she wants, and she's got a diddle at a school? I don't get this. A substitute teacher in Texas has been charged with having an improper relationship with students. I'm going to hold her picture up to MJTV. Andrew, can you also put her picture up on, as heard on the MJ Morning Show on mjmorningshow.com? We'll have this up momentarily. Angela Palmeiras, 27 years old, was arrested in Texas, charged with improper relationship between an educator and a student, second-degree felony. She's being held on a $150,000 bond. Busted after school officials notified cops about inappropriate communications with students, specifically through a social media platform outside of the school day. And neither the sheriff's office nor the school district shared details about what was in the communication, but she last worked in the school district in early April. So this is the Llano. Is it Llano or? I think it's Llano Independent School District in Texas. Is it Llano, L-L-A-N-O, Llano County,
Sure.
Texas?
Well, in Texas,
I think so.
we don't stand for that.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. Yeah, she's now been immediately removed from the available substitute teacher list.
We have removed her from the substitute list.
The school has contacted parents.
Effective immediately. We don't mess with don't mess with Texas.
All right, so the school notified the parents of any of the students, the kids that were involved.
Yep.
It's an ongoing investigation. Now, here's the deal. I got to show you. Got to see the substitute teacher, 27 years old, and look at the color mugshot that I'm holding up to MJTV. Michelle, you haven't seen this yet.
No.
I'm holding this up to MJTV right now. Now I'm going to show you. Look at her.
She looks very young.
All right, she looks young,
And
but
she's pretty attractive.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Yeah.
She's not pretty attractive. She is attractive. She's some type of what do you think? Is she like white Asian mix, you think?
Looks like she could be singing backup for BTS.
Yeah, I mean she could. I mean she is.
Yes.
She's hot. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
She's hot.
Oh, well,
She is smoking. I mean, Michelle, don't get a complex over there. I think
I don't have one.
I think you're smoking too.
Sure.
But what is she thinking? So now she's going to go to jail probably? She's going to prison?
Well, yeah.
Now she's off the substitute teaching list?
Well, that comes first.
I mean, what? She can go get. All right, so she's at a high school. She's messing around with you. She could go anywhere she wants and find an 18-year-old guy, and it's legal.
Sometimes they're just deviants.
There's like no guy that's going to turn this down right here. The picture I'm holding up to NJTV. Anyway, I just don't get it. I just do not understand it. I got another. Oh, I got to actually, let me go from the bad teacher to a nice story.
I got more offensive jokes if you want to hear.
I don't need any more offensive jokes from you.
Say she might be a she-boy.
Hey,
We don't know.
Oh, no.
We don't know.
Fester.
We don't check in Texas. Two things in Texas.
What's that?
I don't see horns.
You're not checking?
I don't see horns. Two things in Texas.
All right,
Look it up.
All right, let me grab Taylor. Taylor's on the phone in Tampa. Hello, Taylor. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you. So I just wanted to let Fester know that I had an issue with StubHub, so make sure that your tickets are legit. I drove my daughter from Tampa for her 12th or 13th birthday to Orlando for her first concert, Olivia Rodrigo, and we stopped to get our nails done, and I looked for our tickets online, and we don't have them. And I spent the rest of the day working to figure out our $1,000 tickets, and we finally got them as we were literally standing there at the gate to get into the concert.
Holy crap. So what happened? I mean, you were almost like, this was StubHub, you said?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you were almost snubbed. Stubbs. You know how I got it? Oh, it's a new venture for Fester.
Snub.
Fraudulent concert ticket resales. Snub.
I sell you fake tickets.
You've been snubbed.
So I'm glad you brought that up because, like I said, I've never bought anything off of StubHub
Do
before.
you have the actual tickets in your email?
Yes. So they sent me the link, and it went through Ticketmaster, and it's downloaded into my iPhone wallet.
Yeah, it's in the wallet.
Yeah. So.
I thought I had it too. I would just make sure before you go.
All right. So everything that I could do to make sure.
I went through Ticketmaster too. I went through Ticketmaster as well, and it directed me to StubHub. And I literally spent, we had an Airbnb. I had to take a shower. I spent the entire day on the phone trying to get these tickets.
So you had to take a shower.
Listen, from it.
Wow, that is serious.
You were sweating bullets and you stunk bad, so you had to take a shower?
Pretty much.
So what was the issue? What happened? Why did the tickets not show up? What did you find out?
I found out that I really didn't have the tickets that I paid for. I will tell you, we ended up getting 2 rows closer.
So wait a minute. Where did the money go if you paid for the tickets, but you went through?
I have no idea.
Did the charge for $1,000 or whatever ever show up on your credit card statement?
It had when I paid for it, and then I got them 6 months ahead of time or 4 months ahead of time.
Yeah, but did it ever get billed on your credit card statement ultimately?
100%.
Okay, all right. So it was there. That's weird, and you don't know why. I'm just trying to make this a learning experience, a teachable moment for other listeners in case this happens. So, do you have any idea why this happened to you?
I do not have any idea other than I will not use StubHub ever again.
All right. Well, there you have it. Thank you, Taylor. Thanks for checking in.
No problem. Love you guys.
Love you too. All right. So, Fester, just double check, make sure.
Thanks for the heads up. As far as I know, and I know you were in the same situation, everything seemed legit. Credit card transaction went right through. I got transferred to Ticketmaster. I claimed my tickets. Ticketmaster on my app, the tickets appeared on the app on your phone, and then I transferred it to my wallet. So as far as I know, I think I'm legit, but who knows? I'll find out when I'm at the gate.
You want to hear something cute? I guess we'll have a full recap tomorrow morning here on the MJ Morning Show. You want to hear something cute? Oh, this is a nice, pleasant school-related story. A teacher let their kindergartners pick their own silly names for the day.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we're talking about kindergarten students Jordan Lake is the teacher.
This is a terrible idea.
Jordan Lake is a 5th-year kindergarten teacher, and this is going viral. I saw this on Instagram. This popped up in my feed, and he videoed himself letting his kindergarten students pick their own silly names for the day. So he got those little name tag stickers and, a couple of Sharpies, and the kids got to decide, instead of their actual real given name, what name would you like to be for the day? Which was pretty cute here.
Let's hear some of the names.
Jeffrey Epstein. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Dude.
Look at Michelle just gave me a glare. I'm sorry.
That's not far off from where I thought it was going.
Andrew's laughing at that one.
I'm laughing. It's funny.
I swear it was not. No, this is a nice, cute marshmallow.
Aw.
Oh, and our kids had was that a guinea pig?
Yeah, was it a guinea pig?
Yeah.
I always forget.
Yes. They would week.
Whenever
right?
you would come home, because you were the one who fed them all the fun stuff.
Yeah. I gave them like
Watermelon. And...
candy bars.
No.
That's right.
Here's your stickers, you little. They were adorable. So the kids for a little bit had some guinea pigs.
Were they gerbils?
No, they're not gerbils. They weren't
guinea
hamsters.
pigs.
They were guinea pigs.
Okay.
And they really did have personalities. I mean, they were really, really cool. And we ended up giving them. Why did we give them away?
Because you were so horrifically allergic to
Yeah.
them when we moved to New York. I mean,
Yeah.
you were allergic to them here, but when we were in New York and we had a
much
small,
smaller, compact place,
space,
yeah.
and
So-
the air circulation probably wasn't that great.
I was allergic, so
You
we
were
had
bleeding out of your nose and mouth.
Yeah, we gave them away. We gave them to a Peruvian restaurant.
Okay, stop.
Attaboy.
Andrew's laughing again.
Attaboy.
Andrew is laughing
I
again.
agree.
You know what?
I got 2 laughs out of Andrew, the producer, during one show. That
was giving them away was one of the saddest moments as a mother because Julian had to go with me, and he just loved Marshmallow. She was
Marshmallow. What was the other one's name?
Samoa.
Samoa, right, after the Girl Scout cookie.
Yep.
Yeah. So, no, they were cute, but I was just allergic to them. So we gave them away, not to a Peruvian restaurant. Folks, if you don't know the joke there, in Peru, they eat guinea pigs. I mean, it's a delicacy down there.
I think they figured out the joke
Right.
without having to know it's a delicacy in Peru.
You've heard of KFC here? There it's KFGP. Yeah, Kentucky Fried Guinea Pig.
Fried guinea pig.
We do. Guinea pig, right? Anyway, they were adorable.
And delicious, apparently.
So one of the kids wanted to be Marshmallow. Also, no, what is it Oki? O-C-H-Y. Is that a... Because the kids were picking like names of like TV characters like Morty, Kipper,
Yeah, like Rick and-
Shady, Foggy, Wiggly.
Aw.
Is it Bum Bum? B-H-U-M, B-H-U-M, Bum
Okay,
Bum?
sure.
Kachoom. And then one kid wanted to be named Cindy. I just
Really?
apparently.
Oh, that's so funny.
Cindy. Yeah. Hey, what is the exact? So listen, if you're a teacher, that I don't know. Listen, if you're a kindergarten teacher, maybe even a first grade teacher, and you're listening this morning, that might be a fun deal. I mean, it might already be being talked about in your school. Because the video's gone really viral on social media. So maybe it's a fun little exercise. Get the little name tags and a Sharpie and ask your kids, hey, you want to change your name for the day? Let's go. Fire it up. See what happens. All right. Hey, what is the exact... This is according to science. And Dear Flabby is next, by the way.
Don't move a muscle.
Do not move a muscle. Dear Flabby's next. What is the exact time of day that your food cravings hit the most? So 5,000 Americans surveyed, number one answer on the board. And they kind of figured out the exact time that, you get the hunger, you get a food craving. Do you know what time it is according to 5,000 respondents? What time of day?
I bet you it's lunch. I bet you lunchtime would be the time.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Incorrect. Nope.
I take it back.
Yep. Michelle, food cravings hit the hardest at what time?
Well, mine used to hit around 3.
Ah, Michelle.
That's when I would every day have a Crunch Bar and a Coke.
Yeah, so you'd have lunch, what, 11:30, 12 noon?
Yep.
And then you'd have something hit you at about 3.
Yep.
You're very close. It's 3:42 p.m.
Ooh.
3:42 p.m.
Why? Because it's not lunchtime at all, but it's
Listen,
still way too early for dinner.
It's 3 hours past. You're in the back end of your day, and you get a little bit of a hunger pang going on, and you get a little craving, and it's 3:42 p.m. So mark that down and let me know. Let me know if at 3:42 today you're like, oh man, give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar, whatever.
Or Crunch Bar.
Yeah, Nestle Crunch Bar, exactly. And that was your go-to, the Nestle Crunch. So, man, I had the greatest idea for a Nestle Crunch jingle. I don't think I've ever revealed it. I still think it's great. I had a great idea. I thought of this 30 years ago for Nestle Crunch. I remember like a Nestle Crunch commercial either on radio or TV, and I wrote lyrics for an amazing jingle for Nestle Crunch.
Did you submit it?
I never did anything with it. And it's, you know what? It still is great today. It is in my head, and I'm singing it right now.
You want to do it for us?
No, I don't. I don't want to reveal
Perform it right now.
No, because I'm going to cash it in one of these days.
Just do it.
No, I'm not. I'm going to sell it to them. I've got a great idea for Nestle Crunch jingle.
Dear Flabby, is he rude or nice? Life feel messy, love life crappy. Got a problem, need some wisdom from a big rude man. Write to Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby.
Here we go. Dear
All right.
Flabby, Fester, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. What advice is Dear Flabby going to dispense? And I'll give you the email address. If you've got a dilemma, I'll give you the email address shortly, and you can write Dear Flabby, and maybe your dilemma will be dealt with next. In fact, this week we're doing a twofer. This week we're doing Dear Flabby today, which is Tuesday, and we're going to do another Dear Flabby either Thursday or Friday. So 2 Dear Flabbies this week. Here we go. Dear Flabby, I'm a 53-year-old single man in Largo. I'm outgoing and fun and have a good personality and successful. As you get older, it's harder to find somebody to marry. First of all, I love the fact he's 53. Right in there on 25 to 54. Right in that target, the beautiful demographic right there. So he's saying that as he gets a little older, it's harder to find someone to marry. My exes and other friends are getting married, but I have no one to love.
Oh.
Friends try to set me up with people, but I don't find them attractive. I don't want to be rude and tell my friends that I don't think that the ones they're setting me up with are not attractive, but I don't want to lead people on either. Flabby, how do I handle this? Signed, Lonely in Largo.
All right. First of all, Lonely in Largo. I don't know of any 53-year-old good-looking man in Largo. So you're probably not a catch, dude. You probably have delusions of grandeur from Jump. I mean,
this is taking.
When I think of good-looking people in the Tampa Bay area, Largo doesn't come to the top of the list.
Well, you're mean.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh.
You're thinking of some of the residents of the condos along Channel Side.
Listen, Largo lonely guy. You're really being prickly, man. Everybody's not attractive. You know what you should do? You need to buy a foreign wife.
Oh,
You need to go like Malaysia or the Philippines. Or
how about Ukraine?
Ukraine right now.
Yeah, right now Ukraine, man. There are some hotties in Ukraine, and they want to get out of there.
You
want to
get a hot Ukrainian wife?
There's some smoking hot Ukrainian babes.
Speaks no English.
Guess what? You crane your neck looking at her. She's so hot.
Listen, Ukraine, or if you're not on the side of Ukraine, buy a Russian wife. I don't care. I have a friend who has a Russian wife. You know what? He's the happiest guy I know. I have another guy who I know has a Filipino bride.
Sure.
You know what? Cloud9. Been together 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Lonely in Largo.
Lonely in Largo. Tell all your friends to stuff it. Tell all your friends, say, listen, thank you for thinking about me, but take all of your sea hag suggestions
God.
and keep them to yourself and buy a one-way flight to Kyiv.
Maybe the friends could contribute to the fund.
Yeah, that's it. Instead of contributing to, hey, you should date, this Becca
Cindy.
who in accounting,
Hold on. Did you say Becca in accounting?
Yeah, Becca in accounting.
Right.
If his friends are making these suggestions or potential love connections. This guy, according to Lonely in Largo, exes, girls who have dumped him are now making suggestions on who he should date. Recipe for disaster.
Yeah, there are women that want to come to the United States.
Yes.
Well, the issue is
foreign bride.
But here's the deal. Do you and this is a problem. You find a mail order bride of sorts. They come to the U.S. They use you for the visa, the H-1B, the green card potentially, and then they dump your ass.
Okay.
Great.
Great. So he'll have just a short period of
No.
happiness.
Listen, Lonely in Largo, that could be the dream scenario for you.
Oh.
Ukrainian comes over. Everything's great in 3 years. She gets her papers together. Away she goes. You know what you do?
What?
Go
back
get another one.
Right back to Kyiv.
Right back to the well.
Right back. You meet her cousin.
It sounds like he would like to have a more long-term
Yeah, I don't think he's looking for a conveyor belt of,
Listen, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. Listen, sometimes traditional marriages in this country where they last 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 lifetimes. Foreign bride, that's my suggestion.
All right, Dear Flabby, there you go.
Dear Flabby, is he rude or nice? Life feel messy, love life crappy. Got a problem, need some wisdom from a big rude man. Write to Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby, Dear Flabby.
If you got a dilemma, write to Dear Flabby. It's dearflabby@mjmorningshow.com. And it doesn't have to be love life related.
No.
It can be any issue.
Anything at all.
Anything at all. What is your dilemma? What advice would you like from Dear Flabby? No filters, no holds barred. Dear Flabby @mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com.
It feels really good to help people.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to take some, God, it's kind of derogatory, but we ought to take a couple of, mail order bride calls. Andrew wants me to, before I do that, and don't forget, folks, we have another Dear Flabby slated for Thursday or Friday. Now, we've got a bunch in the hopper, but get your Dear Flabby dilemma in. Email dearflabby@mjmorningshow.com. Dear Flabby, Flabby, Dear Flabby @mjmorningshow.com, and yours could be the next dilemma that Dear Flabby answers. Let me grab Nick in Spring Hill. Oh, Nick's going back to the kindergarten names. Nick, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning. I've been listening to you guys since I was being driven to school back in the early 2000s.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So with that, you're welcome. With that story about the kindergarten teacher, if that was in here in Florida, there's actually the Parent Bill of Rights. You're not really allowed to call a kid anything other than what is in their student profile. Now, is a person going to get in trouble for calling someone Robert Bob? Probably not, but technically a parent could get all uptight about that in the state of Florida and, take the teacher to task.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. I think the kids are coming up with their own names.
with silly
Well,
names. It's
even
not
if a
meant
kid
to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. I mean,
They're
It's-
silly names.
Right. Someone's not coming in being
Yeah.
a Sally and they're saying, no, I want to be called Steve.
hold
and
on.
then you
Let-
call him Steve for the rest of the year.
Let me reset this because there are people listening right now that
Right.
don't know what's going on. So about 7:35 or so, 20 minutes ago, I had a little story about a kindergarten teacher. This is getting viral on social media. The kindergarten teacher shot a video. It's a guy, a male kindergarten teacher, had a fun little thing in class, got a whole bunch of stick-on name tags and some Sharpie markers, and asked the kids in the kindergarten class for the day, what would you like to change your name to? And they changed their names, they fun names, and they made the name tag. They wore it during the day, and it was just kind of fun. And it's getting a lot of cute, positive reactions on social media as the video gets circulated. So that's what Nick is calling about. That you're saying that there's a parent bill of rights for students
Here
in
the state
Florida.
of Florida.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think the
it's
spirit.
awesome about these kids. I mean, it's awesome the kids doing what they're doing. I mean,
Listen, if a kid's name is, let's say it's Tommy, right? The kid's name is Tommy, and let's say Tommy's got a hygiene problem and just stinks. I think the parent bill of rights is so the teacher doesn't call the kid stinky.
No, I think it has a different spirit behind the parent bill of rights.
yeah,
But
I think
what
yeah.
this kindergarten teacher is doing, it wouldn't apply.
No, I mean,
if-
it wouldn't, but
the lo-
technically, the law apply. It depends how much they wanted to do it.
And
But
it was
you're
a
right.
it was a 1 day
It's
deal.
fair and fun, and I would want
Right.
to do that.
Yeah. How old are you now, by the way, Nick?
40.
Wow. Wow.
The law does not prevent the use of like nicknames or shortened names.
Yeah,
So
I mean-
this is like a nickname for the day.
If a teacher pulls it off for 1 day, that's different than calling
Yeah.
somebody a completely different name for the whole school year and only identifying them as that.
Nick, thanks for the call, buddy. I appreciate all these years of listening to the MJ Morning Show. Thank you.
Like when I was in middle school, all
Yeah.
of the kids that took Spanish 1, first year Spanish,
Yeah.
called me El Gordo. And I didn't know what that meant until I took Spanish in 7th grade the next year.
El Gordo.
And they're like, and the teacher, first thing they say is, we have to give everybody, if you took the Spanish class, you had to have a Spanish name. Like Robert was Roberto.
I was Julio.
Yeah, okay, right.
When I was in Spanish, I took 3 years of Spanish. When I took Spanish, I picked Julio because my dad used to always listen to that. Me and Julio
Meal
down
down at
by
the
this, and
schoolyard.
it had that little like hiccup noise in it. In the middle of the song.
Yeah.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. So I picked Julio was my Spanish name for years. Oh, so they called you.
Well, this is the first day of Spanish class.
I just thought of a new name. So they called you El Gordo.
El Gordo. And I was like, see.
Yeah.
I didn't know what El Gordo
And
meant.
they all laughed, right?
I was all 6th grade.
They're all gonna laugh at me.
Then 7th grade, I took the Spanish class, and the teacher, lovely teacher, she's like, "Okay, class, before we start, everybody's going to take a Spanish name that we're going to call you during this class." And I was like, "I already have a Spanish name." She goes, "Oh, really? What is it?" I said, "El Gordo." And she's like, and she's like, "Oh, no, we're going to have to do something about El Gordo." And then
What was your new Spanish name?
El Feo,
Does that have a meaning?
ugly. I don't even remember what my Spanish name was. I was going,
El Haragan.
okay. But
You are El Haragan.
what, stinky?
No, it's slob in
Slob?
Spanish.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Give MJ some
All right, wait a minute.
Google Translate and to come up with all the insults.
So, hang on a minute. But I do have a good one.
Okay, what's that?
So you know what El Jefe means, right? El Jefe.
Isn't that Jeff?
No, El Jefe. Come on.
What?
It's the boss.
Oh, okay. All
the,
right.
the boss. You can be El Hefty.
All right. Your joke's barely print in
Oh,
English.
come on. That was
Just because you made Andrew laugh
All right,
twice in 30 seconds.
I got to do Cash Kitty.
Oh, yeah, Cash Kitty.
Cash Kitty is on.
Dinero Gato.
Here we go.
Nobody? Dinero Gato?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
well, cat. Gato is cat,
Yeah, I
and
know.
Dinero's money.
I didn't want you to over-explain the joke.
All right, here we go.
I just wanted you to laugh.
This hour's word is race, R-A-C-E. So text the word race, R-A-C-Y, text it nationwide to 45911.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. What's the word?
Race,
Spell it.
R-A-C-E.
You said CY.
What?
You just said RACY.
Did I really?
You did.
Oh, well, thanks for catching me. I'm
What
sorry.
What an
All right,
idiot.
do not text the Y. Folks, correction. This hour's word is race, R-A-C-E. Text race, R-A-C-E, nationwide to 45911. Do it before 825 for a shot at $1,000 cash, or you can enter it on the Q105 app or at myq105.com.
What a dummy.
Yeah,
What a real imbecile over here.
Well, I'm like, wait a minute. What word is
The
it?
keyword is race.
I'm sorry.
RACY.
I'm so glad you were listening too, because
I had a glitch. I'm sorry. I don't know what. Well, I didn't even know I said it. All right. So Cash Kitty right now. We'll do Cash Kitty again at 10 o'clock, right after the end of the MJ Morning Show.
No, it's just really dumb of you.
And then
It's
12 noon, 3 p.m., and 5 p.m.
it's a 4-letter word.
I mean,
I got a 4-letter word for you right now.
surprisingly dumb.
Hey, should we try? I don't know how this is going to work out. But speaking of the Dear Flabby deal that Fester just, opined and dispensed his advice, do you think we ought to try to grab some calls? Anybody listening? Did you listen? Mail order bride is kind of derogatory, but it's somewhat descriptive. Did you meet somebody online from overseas?
There legitimately was a magazine with like thumbnail photographs in it.
Yeah, I
and
remember
then,
that.
like numbers, and you would write back like, I'm interested in number 604, and then that would be like,
Yeah, that was my backup plan if Michelle didn't work out. So if you have ever, I'm curious, has it worked out for you or has it not? So there are multiple, I guess, solicitations here.
oh my God.
Number one,
Picture MJ with what? You're like, oh, I got to call my lovely wife,
can I set up this bit, please?
Svetlana. Svetlana's on the
Svetlana.
phone.
Can I set up this bit, please?
He wouldn't
All
be
right.
able to spell that.
Yes.
So here's the deal.
And
EMJ.
Guys, I don't even know if this is going to produce good phone calls, but here's the question.
All right, what is it?
All right, did you ever get a mail order bride, or did you meet somebody from overseas that you brought to the country? How did it work out? Did it work out great? Did they just use you to get into the country and then they split? Do you know somebody? So it doesn't have to be just you. Do you know somebody that brought in somebody that they met online from overseas and they put some kind of a deal or an arrangement together? Do you know anyone that did this? How did it work out? Are they still together? Did they, just the woman just used the guy as a stepping stone to get into the country and then stepped on his face getting out of the house? If you have any interesting angle or story, love to hear it. And if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. And the reason why is Fester made a joke over the guy that's in Largo.
Wasn't a joke.
All right, so we get a Dear Flabby. Guy in Largo says that he's trying to meet somebody and that the women that friends and associates are trying to set him up with, he doesn't find attractive. So Dear Flabby said, hey, go find yourself like a Filipino, hot Filipino bride. Go find yourself a hot Ukrainian bride. And that was Fester's advice. Look at the phones. Phones are lighting up.
That was legitimate advice, by the way.
Let me grab Pat in Largo. Pat, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Pat.
Good morning.
Hey, Pat, what do you want to say?
I met my wife, on one of those, somebody talked me into getting on one of these sites back in 2001. Actually, it was in 2000. And so I did, and I communicated with this woman in Russia. Her name was Galina, and we hit it off. I brought her over for a visit in January 2001. It worked out. We've been married since August of 2001. It's been fantastic. She's Russian. She speaks 3 languages.
Wow.
Her daughter now speaks 4.
All right, so wait a minute, Pat. So all these years later, this is 2001. So here we are 25 years later. You are still together with your Russian bride.
I am indeed. In August, it'll be 25-year anniversary.
Wow. Yep.
A lot of these
funny
relationships,
thing
a lot of these work out for a really long time,
Yeah.
Pat. Now, in the community, do you know other people in this relationship?
Actually, I do. We've met several people,
Yeah.
several couples like that, American Russian. And then my wife worked for one company for a little while here in the States doing translation work for people communicating with Russian people. It was like a meat market, but it was like, you know, he was here, she is there, and that you do translation work for them.
Wow, listen,
Yeah.
Pat in Largo with a success story. You know what? That's a big difference than Lonely in Largo.
So, I had
Hey, you get it? He's in Largo, and so is the emailer.
It's right. And,
Yeah.
and Pat, you're not a very good-looking man, are you?
Well, right now I'm 71 years old and
The answer's
retired
no.
twice.
The answer's no. I understand. We understand, Pat. But see, people from Largo generally aren't very good-looking. That's my point.
Pat, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. And listen, sounds like it's been great for you.
No, that's awesome.
Anonymous in Port Richey. Anonymous, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is kind of a side story, but I was working in Tarpon and I met this older couple, and they kind of were trying to negotiate with me and pay me to go to the country Georgia to meet and then eventually marry and bring their daughter over here.
What the hell did you do, Fester? What did you smash?
I just exceeded the weight limit of the chair.
Oh, was that the chair that's
Yeah.
screaming,
Yes.
Yes.
screaming for help?
Yeah, as he's telling his
my
story
God,
about going to
I
Georgia.
heard a pop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I
a-
thought you were going to fall.
I thought a
Yeah.
femur snapped.
I got to go back and look at that on MJTV if
Oh,
the camera was
my
on me.
God.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
All right, so what happened with the woman from Georgia?
So they invited me over. They had already done this with another person and their son, and it was very successful. They had a whole plan laid out. They knew everything. They
Hold
knew-
on a minute. So the son, what did they find for the son? Was it a gay thing, or a guy, or was it a girl?
No. A woman. They found a woman.
Okay.
A woman that went over there. An older woman married their younger son, so she was like in her 50s, and I think he was like in his early 20s. And I was in my 30s at the time, and the daughter was like 20 with a child. And they were looking for somebody that had a job, that was like secure, not married, to go over there, meet her, go over, bring her back, all that kind of stuff.
I
And then-
gotta believe. Listen, some women from Georgia must be, some of them must be really attractive. Because Georgia, I
was
believe,
very
is
attractive.
Georgia is just above Armenia, and there are some smoking hot Armenian women. I'll tell you that right now.
So yeah, so it's pretty common, but it's happening around here for people that are getting paid to do it.
All right, so what did you do? Did you take the gig? You take the deal?
I politely declined.
Did you see a picture of the daughter?
Oh yeah, I did. Yes,
Yeah.
she was right up my alley, but I didn't I didn't want to get involved in anything.
All right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Anonymous.
Have a good
Appreciate
day.
the call. You too. Have a great day. How about Polly? Polly in Tampa. Hello, Polly. Welcome.
Hello.
Well,
How are you?
Yeah, we're great. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show, Polly. What's the story?
So my ex-boyfriend, his father used to go to the Philippines, and he brought back a wife, and we couldn't pronounce her name, so we called her Tony.
Okay.
So
Oh, don't tell me Tony turned out to be a good-looking Filipino lady boy.
no, she
Okay.
was a psycho. But
She was a psycho.
So we get a call from his father, and we go over, and she's chasing him around in the yard with a butcher knife.
Oh my God.
What?
Well, did she get deported?
So, yeah.
Yeah, she got
She went back, and
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
All right.
So he went and got another one.
All right. And
That's right. You go back.
It's
like a vending machine.
Did that one shoot at him?
No, I don't know what happened after that because, like I said, he's my ex.
All right, Polly, thanks for the call. Caleb in Riverview. Caleb, MJ Morning Show, welcome.
Thanks, man. I've listened to you guys since I can't even remember how long. So, but we built our house in Riverview in 2004, and our next door neighbor has had 5 mail order brides since that time
Yeah.
frame.
That's what I'm telling you.
They have ranged from the Philippines to China to Vietnam, and none of them worked out. Every single one of them.
Now, did he get married to each one of them? Were they married?
Yes.
All right, so hold on. Hold on. You say it like none of them have worked out. Maybe it's worked out perfectly, because I've heard of this. I've heard of the scenario where you're together long enough to get them to become legal or citizen or to get papers to stay, and then they divorce you, and that's the agreement going in, and then they have their life, and you go back and get another one.
I would normally agree with that, I think, but there was on one occasion, this one younger one that he married, in the middle of the day, she pulled up in a U-Haul. I thought that they were leaving together. This was one of the first ones he married. And she was like, she could speak very good English. And she looked at me and she goes, I'm getting out of this dump. And just was like gone in her little U-Haul trailer. So I know at least on that one occasion, it was a split up out of necessity. But the other ones, he was married to him for a couple of years, and then, they went on about their merry way. So I don't know what the breakup was about. I just now know that now he's single,
Yep.
So.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. Man, maybe that's his plan. Maybe it's like, the variety pack, the Fritos, the Lay's.
Listen, sometimes you piss him off. It's a cleaner break.
Yeah. All right, Jessica, look at the phone. I thought I was going to be like scraping for phone calls on this thing.
All this because of Dear Flabby's advice.
Yeah.
Sounds like sage advice.
Hey, Andrew, I'm just going to grab Jessica, then Don, and then Michelle, and then I need to wrap this up, so don't screen anymore. Hey, Jessica, Apollo Beach, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. MJ.
Thank you, Jessica. Go ahead.
I am a nurse, and I've worked in multiple hospitals in the area, and there are a large group of women that come from the Philippines, the Middle East, that come over here, sometimes usually on J1 visas, and then come and get their K1s when they find somebody over here. But I do know a few that have gotten their K1 visas.
Hold on. So they came here before meeting a guy, so it wasn't like a guy met them online and then brought them over.
They do it both ways.
Right.
So the J1 is like they kind of come over using it as a student visa and then find somebody to get a K1 visa to stay longer.
You're a nurse, you said, right?
The fiance visa.
What type? Are you an RN?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Do you work in emergency or do you work what kind of?
I've worked in everything, but most of for example, the Filipinos are the largest population, and they're usually work at the night shift.
Gotcha. Hey, so Jessica, do you watch The Pit on HBO? Have you seen that?
I've watched part of it. I need to sit down and watch it, but to learn more about the visa stuff, there's a show on TLC, 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that. I was just asking, the Pit has nothing to do with mail order brides or, The Pit is just, it just seems to be unbelievably realistic. And that Noah Wiley is just incredible in that. Anyway, Jessica, have a great day, okay?
You too.
All right, two more on this whole kind of mail order bride thing. Did it go well? Did it go south? Don is in Ruskin. Hey, Don, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, Don, go ahead.
Yeah, my situation wasn't really a mail order situation. I just randomly met my wife through Facebook, and she just happened to be from the Philippines. And we just started talking, and things just took off. And before you know it, I was taking a trip over there to meet her, and then here we are. We've been married almost 9 years with 2 kids.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I mean,
is she plugged into the local Filipino community?
Oh yeah, she owns a business, so we do both local and international. We do not international, but local and statewide with her business. Where Filipinos will buy products from her, and
that's nice. So
she has quite a few friends here in the.
Hold on, Festa's going somewhere with this.
So listen, tell me if this is true. My buddy Ron, who has a wife.
Festa's got a friend a day that I've never heard of.
My buddy Ron.
Right, Ron. Now it's Ron.
He has a Filipino wife, and they have big Filipino parties.
Oh.
Right? And the Filipinos, they can party, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay. And then in every Filipino party, there's like a corner, and all the white guys are in the corner. And all the Filipinos are just having the time of their lives.
Really?
Correct or incorrect?
Yeah, that is correct. Like my wife and I, we don't go to a whole lot of parties, but I have known several Filipinos here in the Tampa Bay area, and I have gone to parties, and that's absolutely correct.
All the white
you'll have
guys.
all the Filipinos, they'll up and they'll be dancing and doing karaoke and everything, and then you got a group of white guys in the corner just kind of sitting there smiling and watching. And having a good time too.
Thank you, Don. Don, have a great day. All right, final call on this. All from Dear Flabby. Look at this. Michelle is in Temple Terrace. Michelle, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Go.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, my dad had a friend maybe about 15 years ago who got divorced, and he had another friend that had gone on cherryblossom.com. So he told his friend, go get yourself a wife on cherryblossom.com because it worked out for whatever their mutual friend was. So he went on there and met himself a nice gal, 30-year difference in age. But she was actually very sweet and smart. I got to know them when I lived over in Tennessee. And the main thing she did was she actually had an education. She had, I guess, their equivalent of a bachelor's, and he had a business, and she ran his books. She cooked. She cleaned for him. And they're still married to this day.
Cherryblossom.com. I never heard of that.
Cherry Blossom Dating, international trusted dating site.
Wow. Listen, you learn something new
So
every
it's
day.
successful.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate the call, Jessica. Have a great one. Oh, my God. I cannot. Dong is 40 years old this year. Is that unbelievable?
Yeah.
What the hell? 40 years old. The 40th anniversary of Living on a Prayer. What that was Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. That was the same album as Shot Through the Heart, You Give Love a Bad Name.
A bunch of hits off that album.
A bunch of things on that thing. That is unfreaking believable. 40 years. I saw an item last night about can you believe that Living on a Prayer is about to turn 40 this year? When did that come out? Came out like the summer of '86 or something, or
you were at a 97 Star.
Fall, yeah,
August 18th of '86.
Yeah, August. Yep, summer of '86 is when that album came out.
So I figure they started gaining traction on the songs by the fall.
And Richie Sambora had that little hose in his mouth, like the vocoder, that noise.
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
Okay, stop.
What? What? I just was blown away.
That's not quite right.
All right, Festus. So you're all into Claude and AI and Chat GPT.
I use it as the tool that it's intended to be. Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Well, you better be very careful with Claude.
I had Claude diagnose a cyst on my back the other day.
Yeah, what did Claude say?
So you better pop that thing.
You better go to Dr. Pimple Popper and end up on TLC or whatever that channel is.
Claude's like, looks like you have a container of cottage cheese hanging out of you.
Yeah,
you better, that's right,
come
yeah.
on.
But
What's wrong with you?
I go to ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or Gemini or Copilot for almost anything. Any medical issue, take a picture of it, upload it. What's this? They'll tell you what it is.
Listen to what Claude did. Claude wiped out an entire company's database in 9 seconds.
It's very efficient.
And zapped all their backups too. This is unbelievable. The founder of something called Pocket OS wrote a social media post to warn others about systemic failures of flagship AI and digital service providers. Wrote this after an AI coding agent deleted his firm's entire production database. Claude wiped out everything. Gone. You've heard of with the movie Gone in 60 Seconds?
Gone in
this is a new movie. Gone in 9 seconds. Claude wiped out their entire database, and Claude, even that devious little putz, Claude also wiped out all their backups. Gone. I mean, they're beside themselves. They're out of business. It's like, what the hell? Just heads up with this stuff, man. I'm telling you, we need safeguards. Michelle, I showed you an item this morning about AI,
right?
And how Generation Z, the college kids today, are looking for AI-proof professions now. So that's the new thing, is to look for a profession that AI is not going to shut you down, put you out of business, and make you obsolete.
Good news is you're not going to find that at a college. What are you going to a college for? Accounting? Guess who fired their accountant this year? I did. Grok does my accounting now.
No.
Oh, yeah.
They did it. Tax returns done?
You're going to end
by
up.
Grok?
No, okay. So, like, listen, for most folks who have, like, simple, 1040s, right? What's like the one that like H&R Block gives away for free?
1040, 1040 EZ or whatever they call it.
30 or 40% of people just use the 1040 EZ. Guess what? You don't need an accountant anymore for that. You don't.
You never needed an accountant for that, by the way.
Hey, listen, Michelle's a USF accounting major before Stetson Law, and listen, those are easy. If you don't have any schedules or any,
I have a buddy who like just got his degree in graphic design. Just got it. Guess what he can do with it? Wipe his mouth with it. Because
really?
The Milton Fudge Cow.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I was going to.
Right.
The Milton Fudge Cow logo, right? I came up with that in 3 seconds in one take. One try.
So the logo of Milton Fudge Cow with the chocolate ice cream all over his face and holding a cone, a waffle cone of Milton Fudge Cow from Small Batch Creamery.
I put in a picture of angry Milton Fudge Cow.
You put in Milton Fudge Cow from one of the CD covers.
Yeah.
And you had I get it. I just so
There's
Michelle,
a picture of you with the MJ BTS.
Yeah,
I did that in one try.
I know.
I uploaded 2 pictures of your face in the hallway in this terrible fluorescent light. I go, make this man the centerpiece of a K-pop band.
So if you look at my hair right now, like my hair is pretty straight across my forehead, right? But why do you keep using the picture when you doctor me up on AI? Why are you using the one where it's kind of receding on the sides and it's pushed back? Why do you keep using that one?
I'll show you the 2 pictures I use.
I look like the ice skating brother. What movie was that?
The Hamill guy?
No, the Will
Blades
Ferrell,
Blades of Glory.
Yeah, I look like that. What was his name? John C. Riley or whatever. Why are you using the?
I mean, you look like how you look. I mean, anyway, what do you think you look like?
So, Michelle.
Yes.
What jobs are college kids looking for now that are AI proof that they're not going to get a degree and then AI is going to snatch their livelihood away?
Dude, unless it's like HVAC or plumber or lawn crew or something.
AI is not going to show up and mow your lawn.
Yeah, AI is not going to come.
Listen, hey, a robotic lawnmower could.
Yeah, they have those too.
They do. Did you find any professions that the college kids are saying are AI proof?
Yeah, I'll pull up a list right now. AI proof.
The article doesn't really give you
careers.
the specific, like a list of degrees. Marketing is one of them.
Marketing?
Marketing.
Healthcare professionals. AI is not going to come and...
A nurse, a surgeon. Well, listen, you have robotic surgery equipment. At some point, doctors
But the Da Vinci still takes a human behind it
so
to
a doctor
do everything.
A doctor will operate Da Vinci, for instance, a robotic, surgery device. But at some point, it'll get so smart that they can do it without the doctor, and the machine's going to do it all itself. At some point, I don't understand this whole AI craze. The AI dangers are enormous. Let's put a gigantic amount of people out of work. Let's put tons of humans out of work.
Let's not use technology to try to progress and create efficiencies and diagnose people more quickly and maybe come up with cures for diseases and sicknesses that we haven't been able to over the course of time.
We need controls and guardrails. We can't get to a point where more people lose their jobs due to AI than we have new jobs for people to make a living, a livelihood. I mean, even Elon Musk came out and said that to combat the number of jobs that AI is going to destroy, we need to come up with a universal wage just to pay people, to do nothing?
Sounds great.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Good job,
Elon. Hey, if we can be that efficient and, maintain the resources to do that.
But also AI is making it very easy for the government to spy on you. I think we've just seen the beginning of potential, greater surveillance society. And also, last thing on this, IRS. So the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, is turning to AI now for audits. So whereas before, like 1% or less of taxpayers were getting audited,
everybody gets audited.
Now with AI, they could sick the freaking AI computer on everyone and audit everyone. And you could be dealing with an AI freaking tax audit nightmare on your hands.
An audit that would have taken weeks.
Oh, it takes 4 seconds.
Yeah. AI does in a couple of seconds. Just run everybody through the system.
Yeah, bloated tax cheek. Bloated tax cheek. The lights are flashing and everything. Unbelievable. All right, speaking of tech, if you're doing this, you're wasting your time. I didn't even know about this until I saw this recently. Do you know that some people put a quarter on top of their internet router thinking that it makes the signal better?
Does it?
No, it doesn't. This is garbage.
Oh.
It's crap. I had no idea that people were doing this. That this is viral. I guess there were videos. These videos have not popped up in my feed. Hey, you want to make your Wi-Fi signal even stronger in your house? Just put a quarter on top of your router, and you'll be amazed at the wonders it creates for your internet signal, your Wi-Fi signal. It does nothing, folks. This is, again, these viral videos. Speaking of AI, you have these AI-generated, health consultants that are, giving you advice on health, and a lot of it is erroneous crap. You got to be careful when you watch TikTok, when you watch Instagram, and if you've got some guy dispensing advice, eat this, not that, do this when you go shopping, or going through a lot of that stuff is fake AI-generated, fake doctors or health professionals, and a lot of the information that's being dispensed on social media is garbage. And here we have a video or videos that people are posting about, hey, put a quarter on your router, and man, it's going to make your internet signal so much better. No, it's not. It's bogus.
And here's pictures of people just putting a quarter right on top of their little black box.
Middle of their router, their internet router in the house. Oh, yeah, got a quarter on there. Yeah, oh, the performance is going to be really juiced up good. No, it's not. It does nothing. It's again, online viral hackage that is going to do nothing for you. You're just wasting your time. You're just putting a quarter on the router, and it's not doing anything.
According to AI, it says that putting a coin or any metal covering on your router could actually
detract.
Whoa. According to MJAI,
yes.
That's exactly what it says. Yeah. Putting metal or a coin on top of it, it reflects the...
it could screw up it could reduce your signal and range of your Wi-Fi device. So don't put a quarter. If you've got a quarter on your router, get the damn thing off your router when you get home, okay? Just take it's doing nothing for your 2.4 gigahertz signal, your 5 gigahertz signal, your Wi-Fi 6, your Wi-Fi 7, whatever you have. It's not doing a thing. Just get the freaking quarter off. Oh, speaking of change, the latest now, the penny has been discontinued.
See you later, penny.
Yeah, so the penny is gone. Now they're talking about the nickel.
Not the nickel.
Yeah, the nickel. So they booted Lincoln. Lincoln's no longer, they're not making any Lincoln pennies. No. Lincoln at least has the $5 bill.
Huh.
But who is on the nickel, Fester? Come on, who's on the nickel?
You asking me?
Do you know? Don't.
I know.
Michelle, who's on the nickel?
Is it George Washington?
No.
It's Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, come on. George Washington is on what?
The quarter.
The quarter. So
Yes.
And then,
I was a teller for crying out loud.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh.
I know my faces on money.
Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, Michelle, a former teller for Navy Federal Credit Union on Lynn Haven Parkway in Virginia Beach.
I mean,
Teddy Roosevelt.
At least Jefferson still has the 2.
Oh, is Jefferson on the 2? Yeah, I guess he is.
No guess. He is.
All right. So, but the $2 bill is, kind of like the bastard child of paper currency.
I love $2 bills.
Yeah, I love
a $2 bill.
My son Julian loves $2 bills. But now they're talking about the nickel. The penny is gone, and now the nickel could be next.
When I really wanted to come off as unattractive to women, I would tell them that I knew all the faces on denominations, and they would quickly leave.
That was a turnoff?
No, yeah, it was like, yeah, well, you know, I had a lot of other turnoffs, you know.
Of modern day, I'm going to test you right now. Of modern day dollar coins.
Yes, dollar coins.
I'm going to start with from 1970. From 1970 to present, give me all of the faces, all of the individuals on U.S. dollar coins.
Okay.
Go.
Well, Susan B. Anthony.
That is correct.
And then there was the Eisenhower dollar.
That is correct.
And then there was Sacagawea.
That is correct.
And then there were like almost all the presidents. The dollar coin presidents.
Yeah. I don't remember the dollar coin president, so maybe you have one up on me. But
do you not remember the president coins?
Did they do dollar?
They did him like a golden colored coin with all the presidents' faces.
Oh yeah, you're right,
dude. Let me throw you a.
Dude, I have a whole bag of those at the house.
Why don't I throw you? Let me flip you a James K. Polk.
No, you're right. You're right. That's right. All the presidents on the dollar coins.
Yeah.
Man, dollar coins just never amounted to anything here.
Until you take away the dollar bill, like Canada did.
Right.
The dollar coin will be nothing.
That's it.
But that's where it's going to go. Eventually, the dollar bill will be eliminated because what's a dollar? And the deterioration rate of a dollar bill, like the lifetime of it, the lifespan of it, because it's so used, is only a couple of years, I guess. I don't know. But dollar coins might be a thing. I think Canada has a dollar coin and a $2 coin. And milk in a bag.
Yeah. Hey, Michelle, you love thrifting.
Yeah.
What time? Oh, we got plenty of time here. So welcome, everybody. You're in the middle of an hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ. No one does this. No music, no commercials. Well, MJ, you played Living on a Prayer. That was music.
We have to cut that out, don't we, Andrew?
We do.
Andrew, did he play it long enough to get it flagged?
Yeah, he probably has to pull it out of the podcast. So, no, I played 10 seconds of Living on a Prayer.
I'm just saying.
Right. So, no one else does this. No interruption, just solid content for over an hour and 20 minutes. That was, no one does this. This is exactly. So, Michelle, you like thrifting. That's your. In fact, I thought you said you wanted to go thrifting on Sunday. On Saturday, you were like, you know what? I think I'll go thrifting tomorrow. And I never heard another word about it.
Well, then I had some work around the house to do.
All right.
I got some stuff done instead.
So, have you seen those? I know you have. So at Andrew's telling me to grab a call. All right, hang on. Let me grab a call here. Hang on. Oh, it's our buddy Trey in South Tampa.
All right.
Hey, Trey in South Tampa, what do you need? What can we help you with?
Hey, they cannot get rid of the dollar bill, or you'll have to get rid of strip clubs.
Listen, Trey, or you start
get rid of the dollar bill, you will have to get rid of strip clubs.
There's strip clubs.
Impossible.
There's strip clubs in Canada. You just roll them a coin.
I'm not. I have no time to go away to Canada and make it back home by 10 o'clock.
All right, Trey. Listen, I assure you, you'll just have to be a bigger tipper.
My wife will kill me if she find out I'm in Canada. She will kill me.
Okay, all right, Trey. Yeah.
Always great to hear from you, Trey.
What else do you really associate a dollar bill with?
Yeah. All right, Michelle, back to the Goodwill store and thrifting. So, Michelle, your favorite thrifting in town is?
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah. So you like the Waters location. You like the West Hillsboro location, right?
Yes. I like them all. They all have. They have each one has their own,
Isn't there another one out?
Products.
Is there one in Riverview or something?
Right. That one's a great one for books.
You've been to all of the red, white, and blue thrift stores.
Yes.
And I've been with you sometimes.
Yes, you have.
Yes, sometimes it's tedious. I mean, she'll spend 3 hours and I'm like, what the hell? And then she brings home all this crap. I mean, I'm trying to declutter the house.
No, you're
and
not.
Michelle's bringing more stuff into the house.
That's a lie.
Yeah. Okay. So you've seen the grab bags. Like on the wall, they have like just.
No.
Yes, you
No,
have.
the red, white, and blue has like a clear.
I've not seen that.
Michelle,
they have
what
a
do you
bag of
mean?
like a bunch of random tchotchkes, and you can see what's in the bag, maybe or not.
Michelle, what are you? You haven't.
I haven't seen that.
You've spent hours in red, white, and blue. I've been there twice, and they have.
Where in the store is it, Fester?
They're usually
on the perimeter, on the back corner wall.
Oh, they have bags.
No, I didn't see that.
Then I'll have to go with you and show you.
Perfect. Let's go today.
Yeah, but I'm leaving right away though. Here are the bags, and I'm out of here. I'm telling you, take an Uber home.
I mean, they have grab bags of stuff that by themselves wouldn't be worth much of anything,
Michelle,
but together maybe you get $2 or $3.
They take a clear plastic bag and they put all kinds of like a dozen items in a bag.
Oh, I've seen those hanging on the hooks, but it looks
Yes.
organized, like
No.
a bunch
organized.
of right,
No.
like a ruler and pencils and like a
Yes.
school supply kit.
It's a grab bag. It's
Oh,
all
I wouldn't have
kinds
called
of,
it a grab bag. A grab bag is like you don't know what's in there.
There's
It's
a
a surprise.
themed, there's a themed bag
Yes.
of crap.
All right, well, listen to this. There's a whole controversy going on here.
Yeah. What is it?
This was at a Goodwill thrift shop. So I guess Goodwills do the grab bags. You know, these.
I'm sure they all do,
Right.
Because you get a lot of stuff that isn't worth much by itself. But you put 6 or 8 things together, you get $2 or $3.
Like you put a bag of crap together. All
Yeah.
right. So Goodwill is causing a little bit of a ruckus here at a certain Goodwill location that customers can buy a plastic bag packed with various things for $10. The bags kept in a designated area in this Goodwill store include used toys, clothing, crafts, more, whatever. You must unwrap the goodie bag outside after you've paid for it. They're not refundable. Done deal. However, a thrifter from Indiana had something in her bag that wasn't supposed to be there. She walks back through the entrance to reenact the discovery, to then get it on video. And she walked over to the wall of grab bags after the cashier scanned the item, bagged them up, and happened to realize what she just scanned. That she said, okay, grab bag, $10. She stops to look at the $10 bags on the shelves and says, wait a minute. Are those little people in there? Why was this on the shelf? We're not supposed to put any little people in the shelves. Are those little?
Yes.
The little.
It's a little toy.
Are those Playmobil? The little people?
No, I used to have a bunch. I still have all of
But
mine.
who made that? Were those Fisher Price or?
I think they were Fisher Price.
Whatever. So the cashier's like, no, you can't have that. And like opens up the grab bag and takes her little people out of the grab bag.
Mm.
I was like, what?
Because I think if they're older,
They're
they
worth
might be
something.
right. They're worth something.
Well, those little people, they're the ones with like no arms and legs that would like in the olden days that would like. I think they grew arms and legs in more recent times.
So
yes, they were like little wooden things, and so I don't think they had arms and legs. You're gonna make me go home and dig them out, Fester.
Dig out whatever you like.
So this lady is like, wait a minute, you
wanna
put it
see
in
him.
you put it in the grab bag,
Yeah.
and then
I'm buying this bag. It's been on the
okay,
shelf.
those are the little people. Those,
Right.
it's Fisher Price, and they had the
Yes.
that's right, the wooden like barrel bodies.
Yes.
With the little like Charlie Brown looking
I
heads.
think eventually they became plastic.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I had these things when I was a kid. Wow, Michelle, what do you think about a cashier saying no? I mean, listen, that's
I think
finders
that's wrong.
keepers, losers weepers. It's in a grab bag. For them to then grab items out of your grab bag, that's why we call it a grab bag. If we don't want to sell it to you, we grab it out of your bag. I'm going to grab your crotch next.
Whoa.
I'm going to grab your butt.
That is some goodwill.
I think it's right. She paid for it. It was in a
Yeah.
grab bag. She should get it.
Modern day little people are little figurines, so with like, arms and legs and hair and outfits
Why?
and
Why? I like the little wooden ones with the
good time.
no arms and legs.
Hey, did you hear about the college quarterback that has to go to freaking rehab for a gambling problem? Fester, do you know about this?
No.
I think he's from Texas Tech, maybe. Fester?
Yeah, Texas Tech. This is crazy.
You want to lay odds on that? You sure?
Let
we
me
can bet on it.
Let me tell you right now that the amount of people doing online betting and just the ease of sports betting, all of the apps, all of the different ways to bet online. Then we have all of the prediction markets, the Kalshis, the what is the other one?
They're called poly markets.
Yeah, the poly market,
But,
the poly market website.
I can't really name another one besides Kalshi.
Kalshi, no, poly market. There's one called poly market.
Oh, I thought poly market was the name of the genre. I'm sorry.
Prediction market.
Okay.
Yeah, prediction market is the genre, but poly market is another one like Kalshi. Texas Tech, their quarterback, Brendan Sorsby, we don't know what's going on as, we head into the 2026 season. Sorsby, a high-profile member of the Texas Tech, what are they, the Red Raiders?
Yeah.
I mean, he is now seeking treatment for a gambling addiction. Texas Tech announced yesterday.
You know what? On the surface,
Wow.
my first reaction is good for him. You know, I mean, listen, if you have a problem and you need treatment, I'm glad to see he's actually getting the help.
Sorsby, high-profile member of the Red Raiders transfer portal class. School said that Sorsby would check himself into a residential treatment program after the discovery of thousands of online bets that he made via a gambling app. The discovery now jeopardizes his eligibility. The NCAA is investigating Sorsby's gambling, according to sources. NCAA, they forbid athletes from betting on both college and pro sports. Texas Tech said in a statement that it's committed to supporting Brendan through the recovery process to ensure his long-term health and well-being. Listen, you can't have players betting on games that they're in, or, you know, they could technically throw something, and we've had that. There was a big, wasn't there an NBA scandal recently?
Yep.
So, is he going into rehab because he genuinely wants to help and he's hit his rock bottom?
Or is he trying to save his collegiate sports career?
Yeah, because I'm reading some of the bets he's made in the past, and at one point he played for Indiana in 2022, and he
redshirted.
But he made a bet on Indiana that year.
Yeah.
And he only played one game in a reserve capacity. But, I mean, this guy's a serious gambler. Does he really want the help to break the addiction, or is he just trying to cover his ass to keep his NCAA eligibility?
But he was the lead. He was the main quarterback. He was first string.
He transferred into Texas Tech. I think last year he played for Cincinnati.
But he was going to be first string for Texas Tech.
He was going to be the man, yeah.
Now he's going to be out.
Maybe.
Well, unless he has successful rehab.
I mean, he goes through let's say he goes through a
what the
6-week program.
Right.
You know, he goes to a residential program for 6 weeks.
They report at the beginning of August.
Yeah, he comes out. He's going to miss a couple of, I mean, they already had spring football, so he did that.
How many people listening? And listen, I can ask a question, maybe even grab some phone calls on this. How many people listening are out of control? I mean, do you have a problem? Or, you know what, even maybe a broader question is, do you know someone that has a total problem with all of this online sports betting? And listen, they all say, hey, got a gambling problem, get help. Apparently this quarterback for Texas Tech did. But are you addicted? Do you know someone that's addicted? I mean, is it out of control? Just the ease of all of the online betting now, it's in the palm of your hand. I mean, literally. And then with all these prediction markets, being able to bet on everything. Anybody have a problem? Anyone know anyone that has like a serious freaking problem? If you want to be anonymous, that's fine. I'll grab a couple of calls here. 800-990-1047. I was just fascinated when I heard about a college quarterback has to go to rehab for online sports gambling addiction.
This reeks of a PR move.
800-990-1047. Anything you want to add to this? Anything you want to say? Yeah. Let's go. Fire up the phones. Let's see if this generates any calls. 800-990-1047. Maybe you know someone at work. Maybe you have a relative.
All right.
That's like all frigged up with online betting and sports betting and prediction markets, and they can't control themselves. Anybody? Let's go. 800-990-1047 if you want to add anything. Yes, Fester.
We need to open a poly market or a prediction market.
With MJ Poly Market?
For the morning show.
Oh, yeah?
Does he talk about planes today? How many morons in the news do we have? Are any of them from the villages?
Pizza.
Does he diss national pizza chains?
There's a lot to
Is he going to mention scuba? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then like people predict, and everybody be like,
It's like it's like a drinking game, every time.
Yes, that's essentially what.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the
That's
MJ
a
Morning Show drinking game.
That's a poor man's gambling
all the lines
game.
are starting to ring here. All right, let me grab call. Oh, so you've pinpointed the MJ repetitive head injury items are what?
I mean,
Pizza,
planes, scuba, planes,
ice cream, planes.
Yeah, I mean, they could be more obscure. How many times will he reference Fester's weight during the show?
All right, John,
like above 6 or less than 6.
Let me go to Palm Harbor. Can I get a call in edgewise here? John in Palm Harbor, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
How many times he says edgewise?
I got a call. Hello, John. Go ahead.
Yes, I was just calling in. I've got a half a dozen buddies that just gamble all day.
Yeah.
All they do. On the phone. It's just too easy. They pick up the phone, make bets.
Are they winning or are they losing?
Nobody wins who's a gambler. No, they're not winning. I mean, they're in debt. They have no money. I mean, they borrow money.
What are your friends, John? What are they gambling on? Give me an example of some of the items that you know of.
Any sport. Baseball, hockey, football. It's all there. They just pick up their phone and do it.
And you're saying all your friends are losing?
Yeah, I mean, they'll win once in a while, but over the long term, no, they're all losing. You know, it's just too easy.
Yep.
And to your point about athletes, the games, the athletes betting on games, I contend that there's not any legitimate sport game played because somebody involved in that sport is gambling. The umpires, the players, the coaches. It's so bad, it's ridiculous. I know, it's just terrible.
Well, listen, we know that bets were made on the raid that took Maduro out of Venezuela from an insider, special forces. We know about some of the hinky market and prediction market bets on oil and oil prices with what's going on in Iran and the Straits of Hormuz, et cetera. You know, when I was younger, it was always the Straits of Hormuz. And then now most call it the Strait of Hormuz. It was when I was growing, it was even the media team, it was always the Straits with an S, Straits of Hormuz, and now you hear Strait of Hormuz.
That's really nerdy.
Yeah, just thought I'd point that out. All right, let me grab Jackie in Tampa. Hello, Jackie. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, MJ.
Hey.
So, as I was pre-screened, I've got a good one for you. My older brother, educated professor, started with online poker. I'm in Tampa, by the way. Then he started going to the Seminole Hard Rock, poker, blackjack, you name it, ponies. He bets on everything. And he's lost his ass at 70 years of age. Very sad.
Wow.
Yep.
Listen, you can go to a casino like the Hard Rock and you can gamble responsibly. I think most people at any casino, whether you're in Vegas, Atlantic City, or Biloxi, or you go to the Hard Rock, most people, they take a certain amount of money, that's entertainment money, and they're okay. The bulk of the people that go to casinos, do it within their means, and again, it's entertainment spending. But
it's an addiction.
But yeah, you're gonna have a certain amount of people in any walk of life, whether it's drugs, whether it's smoking, whether it's gambling, that are gonna have food addictions. People that are just addicted to food. So you're gonna have a certain percentage of people that just have an addictive personality and they're sucked in. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jackie. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. One last item on this. Then we gotta move on. Adam is in Spring Hill. Hey, Adam, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're fine. Go ahead.
I got 2 points. One on the sports betting and one on me personally betting. The last one the kids today don't understand. If you were back in the day, you would go through a friend to make a bet. If you were a huge favorite and somebody puts a lot of money on the underdog and you throw the game. I'm not saying that they should do that because it's not very smart. But also today, now you got the Hard Rock Bet app, which now has slot machines on it, and that thing is killing me. It's a big. You think it's it's just a few cents here and there, but you get addicted to it.
Listen, again,
it can be rough.
Again, you can have the app, just you got to do it responsibly. No. And I think most people, do it responsibly, but you're going to have outliers in anything in life. And listen, it's all about moderation and responsibility, and that's what you got to keep in check.
But you're sitting there all day, either behind your desk or not doing much, with your phone in your hand, just playing slots, like a nickel a time, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Andrew, or 20 cents a bet, yeah.
Adam, thanks for the call, buddy. I appreciate it.
Got a buddy who does that.
You guys have a great day.
You too. Again, listen, with online betting and these apps, I think most people do it responsibly and you know when to stop, but you're going to have addictions in any walk of life. And that's why, like Hard Rock and others, they say, hey, if you got a gambling problem, and then they give the phone number, and you'll see it on the commercials, you hear it on, radio spots, whatever. There's going to be a certain prediction of in any walk of life, in any part of society, someone's going to be addicted to something. You just got to, try to curtail it, or if you have a problem, get help. So we have an update on the terrible. Listen, there are elements that made us laugh. The White House Press Correspondents Association, the shooting and the takedown of the guy at the Hilton in Washington, D.C. on Saturday night, huge story. We now know who the old dude was while everyone is jumping under the table, and there's just some old dude sitting there eating his salad like nothing's going on. People are fleeing. People are jumping under the table in the ballroom at the Washington Hilton.
I saw him. It looked like he had a big heaping scoop of mashed potatoes, but it might have been in the salad.
So I think
Who
it was
is
salad.
this guy?
So the guy's name is Michael Glantz.
I love him.
Active shooter. You got the Secret Service, firing shots. You have one agent that was shot in the bulletproof vest and cell phone. And Michael Glantz is an old-time agent for media personalities, and he was just sitting there. He works for CAA, which is what? Creative Artists, right? CAA. It's it's like William Morris Agency. So CAA is a big representative organization. And this dude, this Michael Glantz, he's they call him a power agent. He represents Savannah Guthrie. He's like Savannah Guthrie's agent.
Wow.
He's Meredith Vieira's agent.
Those are top-tier media personalities.
And he said, hey, I was born and raised in New York. It didn't scare me at all. I didn't want to miss the show. So he's just eating. He's just sitting up eating while everyone's jumping under the table.
I love him.
Oh, and I want to address this after the fact. Everyone's jumping on the lady taking the wine bottles and the champagne.
I'm on her side, dude.
Everyone's jumping all over this. All right, hold on a minute.
$3.50 a ticket. I'm taking everything I can.
Hang on. You know what? I've got something to say about that. Bottom line is, so if you don't know about the lady after, the whole event was canceled, it's in disarray. There's a horror show going on. People are fleeing for the exits. Secret Service is jacking, the cabinet members out of their chairs. And, so we have an update on the wine and the champagne pilfering as chaos ensued. All right, we'll get to that next on the MJ Morning Show. There's a lot. Got a lot of crap coming up. 9 o'clock hour is next here on 104.7 FM, Q105. Whatever you do, do not move. Hey, want to go on a cruise? This is a great, great offer from Genesis of Tampa. Listen very carefully. Genesis of Tampa would like to invite you just to test drive. No obligation. This is completely free. No purchase necessary. Just go and test drive a Genesis, and you'll put your name in for a drawing for a cruise aboard the Utopia of the Seas, which is going to leave out of Port Canaveral. This is a cruise for two that you could win just by test driving a Genesis. It's going to end on Thursday, so you got to hurry. Just go to Genesis of Tampa, right at 275 in Bears. Technically, it's Bears and Nebraska. Just go to the corner there, test drive, and you'll be in the running. Just say, hey, I want to sign up for the cruise. Two people, $1,000 per person value. And, hey, you test drive a great Genesis, and you could win a cruise. Genesis of Tampa, folks, is now open. That's right. You have another option for Genesis sales and leasing and service. Genesis of Tampa. And, of course, tell them that MJ sent you. The Kemp Law Group has a team that will swarm. If you're in a car wreck, they go to work right away. Have you been hurt in a car wreck? Some imbecile rear ends you. They're not paying attention. They're doing everything but driving. They rear end you. Your car is wrecked. Your back is wrecked. Your neck is a wreck. You're in pain. You got to miss work. You got property damage. All kinds of things going on. So you get a hold of the Kemp Law Group immediately. They do things that you don't even think of. They start canvassing. They'll try to find surveillance video from like businesses that might have caught the person rear-ending you or T-boning you at a traffic light. They want to make sure that important evidence doesn't spoil. If you're in a car wreck, folks, Hire the pros. You don't pay a dime until they recover for you. It's the Kemp Law Group. Accident, or if you fall at a place, you call Kemp Law. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. KempLaw.com and tell them MJ sent you. 8:57, 9 o'clock hour, MJ Morning Show loaded next.
The earlier accident on 75.
Well, what was it?
I don't remember. I commented on it.
Hold on. What was it, Andrew? All right. Andrew's going back to the video.
Thank goodness we have Andrew.
Unless a listener can tell me. I usually remember, but I should probably jot it down.
Nah, we have listeners for that.
Yeah, what was it? Oh, I know. The wine bottle.
The
Andrew.
correspondence dinner.
Yeah, Andrew. You don't think, I know, I just said it. But thank you. That was quick, though.
That's right.
No, Andrew had it quickly.
He's on
the
it.
wine and champagne. All right. So the follow-up, man, it's everywhere. So we made that observation first thing on Monday morning. It's like, oh, my God. So the whole mayhem situation at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in D.C., and listen, the event is canceled. I mean, it's over. I mean, it's done.
Hey, everybody leave.
So everybody paid $350 a plate. It was $350 a person to get into this thing. And then I saw a bunch of news outlets like USA Today. I saw NBC News. I mean, the Drudge Report had some link to a story. Lady takes wine bottles. By the way, I'd like to note that it was wine plus champagne because you clearly saw the foil wrappers on champagne.
Right.
So I think she grabbed some red wine, some white wine, champagne. But here's the deal. Some people, oh, my God, look at this lady. She's pilfering. I mean, you paid $350 a person, and the event is over. I guess grab a couple of bottles. So what's going to happen to these? If all of the bottles of wine and champagne were left on the table after the madman tried to bust into the ballroom.
I mean, the evening's over.
What was going to happen? Yeah, exactly. The evening is over. What is the hotel?
They go back on the shelf.
Collect everything and then double dip? It's already been paid for once. What, are they going to resell it a second time?
Were all the tickets refunded?
I don't think so. I can't imagine because
the meals have already been cooked. The investment's already been made.
All the food's been cooked. Now, I don't know how far along. Michelle, did we see anywhere? Did they get to the main course? I mean, because the power agent,
what was he eating? The salad?
He was eating a salad. So the old dude, the agent for CAA, who's the rep for Savannah Guthrie and Meredith Vieira, he's just sitting there eating his salad. So I don't even know if they even got to the filet mignon or the lobster tail. I don't even know what was on the freaking. Hold on. Andrew says it was lobster and Chateaubriand.
It sounds like a nice meal.
Wow.
It was a surf and turf.
Yeah. It was lobster. Yep. And do we know if it was a Maine lobster tail or was it a.
Yes, we're in the middle of eating a spring pea and burrata salad when the dinner was interrupted.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Spring pea and burrata?
I mean, everything about this dinner.
Hold on. Michelle's got more, yes?
AI is informing me.
Yes.
That the 2,600 prepared unserved meals were later donated to local shelters.
What, at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night? What?
Listen, you could take a Chateaubriand and put it in a cooler and eat it the next day.
Yeah, that's true. You
could take a lobster tail and eat it the next day.
So,
but all these bums in Washington D.C. are eating this Chateaubriand.
Chateaubriand and lobster tails. Oh my God! You know what they really wanted? The bottles of wine and champagne.
Right? None of them made it out alive.
So, what's the best homeless shelter meals ever? That's you know what? That's nice. And I was wondering,
some real uppity homeless people in Washington, D.C.
I was wondering if they're going to tell the staff, "Hey, take the food home to the family."
Listen. I'm sure everybody on the staff took home Chateaubriand for their family that night.
Wow. But listen, I have no issue with the woman grabbing some bottles off the table. What else was going to be done with it?
All right, think about this. She never opens that wine. That is a talking piece. For all time. That's something you keep in a featured position in your house on your shelf so you can always reference it.
Oh, yeah. See that bottle of wine? That was during the aborted White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Oh, my God. You were there?
Yeah.
It's a whole story. It's an icebreaker. That bottle of wine's going to be worth its weight.
Oh, yeah. That was from, what was that, the 26th? Or the 25th? What day was Saturday?
Over the weekend.
Let's say today
25th?
is the 28th, 27th, 25th. Yeah, 25th. Yeah. So, that bottle was from April 25th of 2026. Yeah. And that's a good, you're right. It's a good conversation.
It's a good novelty piece.
Good conversation piece.
And I would have taken everyone. I would have walked out just clang, 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 taking every one of them.
Yeah, I've got no issue. And by the way, there are a lot of people that took bottles of wine. There's like only one lady that unfortunately was caught on camera.
And you know what? It's not even unfortunately. I mean, I have no ill will toward her. She didn't steal anything.
Shots fired. Grab the liquor.
I would have taken anything that was branded.
Oh my God! Grab the Cabernet. Go ahead.
Maybe it was during the first Trump term or Biden's term. There was a problem with people stealing Air Force One branded merchandise.
Yes.
You know, and they had to like resort to plastic cups because people were stealing the China. and
Ripping
stuff.
the China
Yeah.
off the airplane. That's terrible.
So,
I mean, you got people, if you've got people pilfering crap from Air Force One, I mean, nothing is sacred. Nothing is safe.
It's the media.
Someone's going to yank the cap right off the Pope. You know, the beanie.
Yeah, you got to figure that there were menu cards that were branded White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Oh, wait a sec.
2026.
Andrew's got a great suggestion. Did you hear Andrew in your ear or no?
I did, but I ignored it.
Andrew said check eBay to see if any of the wine bottles or champagne bottles are on eBay yet.
eBay?
Yeah. Yeah, go to eBay and type in White House Correspondents' Dinner, wine or champagne.
I'm surprised you haven't looked it up to see what kind of wine it was.
I did not. Do you know what it is?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it published, like which champagne it was. Or listen, I'm sure there are some sommeliers that can look at, the bottle and tell what it was. Anything?
I'm looking. A T-shirt that says.
Oh my God! There are T-shirts available now. I survived the White House Correspondents' Dinner T-shirt. They're selling T-shirts now on eBay. Oh my God!
This is pretty funny.
This is breaking news. No one's got this story. Look at this. I survived the White House Correspondents' Dinner 2026, April 25th, 2026, the Washington Hilton. There are freaking T-shirts for sale on.
Funny.
For $22.99.
I will say none of them are printed yet. It's one of these like you order it and then we'll print it.
Yeah, they print the just in time. They printed it when you order it.
Yeah. Nobody's ordering. Nobody has like 2,000 of these.
Yeah, but a lot of times they're just these the computer transfers instead of a real good, screen print.
Yeah. No, just a bunch of brochures of past years.
What? I don't think you can put liquor on eBay, maybe.
Oh, probably
Are
not.
you allowed to put wine on eBay? Collectible? I don't know.
The red wine.
The red wine was what?
Columbia Crest H3 Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's a well-known, kind of, lowish end. I mean, it's not an expense, So is Columbia Crest?
And the white wine was a Wente.
Hold on. Go back to the red. The red was Columbia Crest.
H3 Cabernet Sauvignon.
Hold on. Columbia Crest. What is it?
H3.
H3.
Cabernet.
Here we go. Let's see what the price is. Let's see. The price. $12.99 a bottle.
No way.
This is what bums drink.
Oh my gosh.
I'm told you, Columbia Crest is not an expensive wine. That was at local wine stores. I'm seeing it for $12.99.
Yeah, so I'm looking at, but I'm looking. It also has like a 4 something review. It's like a 4.5 review. So it's a highly regarded wine.
Listen, I'll be the first to tell you. Michelle and I love a red wine. Michelle, what is one of my favorite hobbies when it comes to red wine? What is one of my
drinking it?
No, come on. What do I love to do?
You love the challenge of finding like the really good drink for the lowest price possible.
So I have amazing bottles of wine. I'm talking like 91 to 94 pointers. I mean, I'm talking about, Robert Parker, Wine Advocate. I mean, highly scored wines that also I concur with the rating and the wine reviewer. But I find it to be a mission and a game, and it's a goal for me to not spend a ton of money on wine, because there are great freaking wines that you can find from, I $20 to $35 a bottle.
I'm looking at the reviews on this wine from a year ago. This is a remarkable wine. Such a low price. It's beyond expectations.
Tell us.
That's the review.
Read it in your little Frenchy accent over there.
For $11, you're a fool for not buying a case.
Yeah. This
is the perfect Washington cab for experimentation, whether you're a new wine. All right, so listen. I don't think I'm not disparaging Columbia Crest. I just know that it is a lower price point wine and
smooth everyday drinker. That sounds like Michelle.
Yep.
Man, I think
That's necessary.
Michelle, I think we found the new day drinker wine for you.
Got a new one.
Just tried it.
Write it down.
Pleasantly surprised.
Because guess what? When we get home, you know what time it is?
Wine o'clock.
Wine o'clock.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
My workday's over.
Michelle will have, let me guess, 1 fried egg, avocado toast, and a glass of Coral Reef orange juice.
Usually, but just not today.
Oh, what's going on today?
I'm going to lunch.
Oh, that's right. You have a lunch with a friend today.
I do.
Is it a male or female? I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
What's the matter? She can have lunch whenever she wants.
No, that's right. I forgot you had a lunch today. All right. So moving on from maybe I got to try some of this H3 from Columbia Crest.
I'll pick some up on my way home.
Call your buddy over at Lucan's.
Yeah, I might have to. Hey, let me see if Jallo's available for a call. Hang on. Let me send a text to my Lucan's pal right now. Hold on. Let me see if Chris is available. All right. Let me send the message.
It says out of stock at a couple of other major wine distribution
Hey,
points.
can we call you live on the air with a wine question? Question mark. All right.
What was the champagne?
I just sent the message over to my friend at Lucan's.
What was the champagne?
I didn't see the champagne.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And was it actual champagne? Was it from the Champagne region of France? That is the question. LOL. Oh, Chris says I can call him. Hang on a minute. Let me call Chris real quick. Let me get his number.
Also, if they were going to open those bottles of champagne within the event, they kind of make a popping noise.
Dude, they would have got mowed down. Bunch of trigger-happy Secret Service folks is waiting to shoot something after the takedown.
Yeah.
Calling Chris Jallo from Lucan's.
It was just incredible how quickly, at least the president's table was surrounded by very heavily armored men. They're at every event.
Hey, Chris, MJ, Michelle, and Fester live. Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Hey,
guys. Long time no speak.
Yeah, listen, why are you such a stranger lately? Come on.
I know. There's a life when you have 3 kids and all different sports and work.
Blah, blah,
you don't
blah.
have a minute to ever breathe.
Listen,
Whatever.
I've been there, done that. Hey, the reason why we're calling is, the whole situation at the White House Correspondents' Dinner on Saturday night in D.C., right?
Of course.
Yeah. So, all the media has picked up on the fact that some people were grabbing the bottles of unopened wine and champagne off the table as the whole place was being evacuated. And Michelle looked it up, and the bottle of red that adorned every table was Columbia Crest H3. And I looked it up, and it's like anywhere from $11.99 to $14.99 a bottle. And so it's a lower price wine. But then we looked up the review, and people are like, this is an unbelievable wine for the price. And do you guys have the Columbia Crest H3 at Lucan's?
We should. It is a very popular one. We've been selling it for years.
All right. So, for the price point, people are like, hey, for this price point, you're a fool if you don't buy a case. Do you concur?
I would concur at the price point.
Yeah, so you know what? Maybe I need to stop by the Midtown Lucan's later today, Michelle, and grab a bottle. Maybe we need to have a midweek bottle of wine at dinner tonight.
Sounds good.
All right.
It may be a little popular right now because a lot of our stores are out of it, but maybe that's why it got so popular.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a rush on it.
Well,
Lucan's is $12.99 on it, so it's a steal at $12.99.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think it's $12.99 for this thing, and all right. Well,
Are there a season for these wines? They're not making the wine year round, are they? They make it.
So they don't make it year round, but they do their releases. But a lot of these wineries have kind of slowed down production lately.
Yeah, wine sales are down a little bit, which I love a great bottle of wine. So Fester, you're clearly a wine neophyte. You know how wines work? That every year they grow the grapes, they have the harvest, then they have the maturation process.
Dude, I know how your wining
then they
works.
Have the fermentation process. And
MJ belly aching about something.
Anyway,
whining, pissing, and moaning.
Hey, Chris, let's reconnect here soon, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, talk to you soon.
Thanks for calling, guys. Talk soon.
You bet.
Bye.
All right, so they have $12.99, and that's the wine that the ladies ripping off the table. Listen, that was all paid for Why not take it? It's
nobody's losing on that one.
The hotel and the catering staff, they're all just going to pick the stuff up, put it. What are they going to donate all the wine and champagne to the homeless shelter too?
That's what they were hoping.
With the lobster tails and the filet mignon? No, they were not. So yeah, grab the freaking wine. I don't have a problem with it. I would have done the same thing.
I mean, once it became a neutralized situation,
right?
They were only hiding under the tables for a couple of seconds. Right. Then they all clear, and then they're all standing there in this ballroom that's half evacuated with, what the hell do we do now? And they're laughing. There's pictures of people taking selfies, having just a good time as the president's already probably in the limo getting whisked away already. No threat.
Nobody was shot.
Nobody.
They took him down. So then after that, half of them had to get to the White House to cover the speech, and then the other half got to do what?
The one agent was shot, but uninjured because of his vest and his cell phone.
And his cell phone.
The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office last night put out a social media post. Detectives seek public's help. Were you on the Howard Franklin Bridge between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. on April 17th, 2026? Detectives are asking anyone with dash camera video or information from that time frame to come forward. Please call 813-247-8200.
Are they looking for the car?
Yeah, so
they're looking to see if they can see him getting out and doing what we all know he did.
April 17th, that is a week before the discovery of the remains in the bag of the male, Zamil Limon. I'm going to say something that is unfreaking believable. Michelle, I remember seeing that black bag as we drove. Now that it like popped in my head, oh my God, I remember seeing the black bag as we drove over the course of that bag was on the side for days.
Yes.
We go home, Howard Franklin Bridge North every single day, and in 45, 50 minutes, we're going to be headed home.
Right. And it was sitting there for several days?
It was there. I saw the black bag. Because remember, what do I always remark about on the Howard Franklin? All of the crap.
All the stuff in
all the stuff, the debris on the side. Michelle, it clicked. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't remember right away. I'm like, oh my God, that's right. There was a black bag or a couple of black bags on the side. I remember before the discovery and the whole traffic shutdown last Friday, I remember the previous days.
So it was there for like a week.
Yeah,
it was there over the weekend.
Yes, which is so surprising that nobody stopped to pick it up. That I don't know.
Because it's a
big
bag of
black
trash.
Bag.
It's a bag of trash. Obviously, it looks like a bag of trash. Nobody's going to stop to pick. I mean, it's not like it's a ladder or something of a perceived value.
Right. I see air conditioner parts. Listen, I told the story. We had to dodge a freaking washing machine in the middle of the freaking road that must have fallen off of a truck.
Oh man!
I mean, crazy stuff. Ladders. I mean, there's video of people smashing into ladders that fell off of work trucks. Michelle, this hit me last night. I'm like, oh my God! You know what? The black trash bags on the left side of the Howard Franklin, I saw that for days last week. I drove by the remains of this poor Bangladeshi student, Zamil.
I mean, hundreds of thousands of people
I'm driving home, and the guy is in the bag in pieces, apparently. I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, I got a little nauseous thinking about this last night when this dawned on me. All right, so, Michelle, there are a couple of other observations which are important here, like ChatGPT, and you had a bunch of things for yesterday that we just didn't get around to.
Right. Well, so as the investigation was continuing, USF police were first involved because what happened on their campus, but the HCSO didn't get involved until April 18th, which is already 2 days after they were missing.
Yeah.
They'd been reported missing. When they were able to finally get enough evidence to then get a search warrant and get probable cause to get a search warrant, they discovered on his phone that he was searching on ChatGPT what happens if a human has put in a black garbage bag and thrown in a dumpster. And the ChatGPT responded, "It sounds dangerous." And so then he followed up with, how would they find out? He wanted to know, can a VIN number on a car be changed? And eventually on April 23rd, he wanted to know, what does missing endangered adult mean?
Did he also ask, can you keep a gun at home without a license?
Yes.
you know.
And then also when they looked at his phone, that's why they want to know. They want to see if people have dash cam because they know the precise times by the use of his phone that he actually stopped the car and there was more than a few seconds. There was a few minutes. They know when he did what he did on the bridge.
I mean, just
and he used his flashlight and everything. I mean, the phone documented the flashlight use.
Yeah.
That was really fascinating to me.
Wow.
How much they have the latitude and longitudes. They knew. HCSO knew, I think, very early on. This is the guy. This is what's happening. They already knew last week when we were still, all of us being very hopeful. They already knew something tragic had happened. They knew right where to go when they got his phone. They were like, "That's going to be it." I mean, they just.
That's the
straight
spot.
to the bag. Straight to the bag.
And there they were just sitting on the side of the road for a week.
Yes.
Yeah, but also the USF student had complained. I guess Zamil had complained that the roommate, the murder suspect now, that he was antisocial and
He had problems with him.
Did he even say that he was like borderline psychopath or something?
Well, I
or-
saw something where the brother, I think, said that. He said that, but then he sort of backtracked
Yeah,
and
he
said
did.
he
You're
didn't say
right.
that. I
You're
think,
right.
they operate on a different. They don't
So
want to be.
The brother later clarified that the brother never referred to the roommate as a psychopath,
right?
Specifically,
Right.
Right.
I think just that he observed patterns of behavior that he associated with that
Type of behavior.
characterization.
Yeah.
Right. So,
So, ChatGPT has a moral compass built into it to some extent. Like he typed in the black bags and the bodies, and it said that sounds dangerous. It didn't give an answer. It says, or if you express feelings of, and it thinks you might want to harm yourself, it'll say, hey, there's help out there. Call this number. I asked it to do something that's technically illegal.
When was this?
What did you ask it to do, Fester?
But I don't want to make fun of what the situation.
Hold on to that.
I don't want
thought.
to mock the situation. But ChatGPT advised me that this is an illegal activity.
Stop. I want to take a break.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that after the break. What did you ask ChatGPT to do?
You're not even going to believe it.
All right, hold on. What did Fester ask ChatGPT that it said that's illegal?
One thing it was illegal, and one thing it was obscene, and it wouldn't do.
All right, hang
Two
on.
things it wouldn't do for me.
You've piqued my curiosity.
but
you know what?
the bigger picture is
you're going to keep me hanging around through the commercial break.
the moral
All right.
barometer of ChatGPT is there, and it's not just spitting out information.
Dude, I'm trying to take a break so I can get on time. All right,
Go.
Next.
Go.
Next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, your air conditioning is going to break. At some point, your air conditioning is going to bust. What do you do when it's not working? We're heading into the hot days. Now, luckily, we haven't had the humidity get really nasty yet, but it's coming, and it's coming soon. It's coming in hot. If your air conditioning breaks, you call Air Rescue. Now, Air Rescue used to be Plan B air conditioning. You've heard me for years on the MJ Morning Show talk about Plan B air conditioning. It is now Air Rescue. Same owners. They just had two different brands, and they decided to merge and keep the Air Rescue name. So all the great words, all the goodwill, all of the reviews, everything regarding Plan B, it's just under a new name now, and it's Air Rescue. So any air conditioning issue, you go to airrescue.com. If they're not there when they say, you don't pay the diagnostic fee. Ask them for the MJ 10% discount, 10% off your bill when you mention me, MJ. Airrescue.com or 888-NEVER-WAIT. Airrescue.com. Tell them MJ sent you. I know that there are people listening right now that have dirty, filthy carpets that need to be cleaned, and now is the time to do it. Call Zero Res now and get 3 rooms of carpeting cleaned for just $109. This is one of the best prices I've seen in a very, very long time. 3 rooms of carpet cleaned, $109. But wait, it gets better. You mention me, MJ, and they'll do a free hallway. 3 rooms and a free hallway? $109? This is a no-brainer. And they're also expert air duct cleaners. what kind of heebie-jeebies and mung is growing inside your air vents in your house? You're breathing that crap, folks. Get your air ducts cleaned, and right now, for a limited time, take $100 off your air duct cleaning. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Zero Res means zero residue for the carpet cleaning. They don't leave a residue, no harsh chemicals. Your carpets get cleaner and stay cleaner longer. Go to ZeroResTampaBay.com. ZeroResTampaBay.com. That's ZeroResTampaBay.com. And tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on. Here's Schreiner, MJ Morning Show, and whatever Fester's up to. Next.
The earlier accident.
Yay, you piqued my interest. I'm curious. So, if you were listening just minutes ago, I was trying to go to commercial break. So, we had a little cliffhanger, a little teaser here. Fester was talking about ChatGPT. We were talking about the terrible story of the missing USF students and how this sicko psycho roommate was using ChatGPT and asking all kinds of, insane questions. And Fester said, you know what? I asked ChatGPT something, and what did it say to you?
Well, the bigger picture was ChatGPT is acknowledging when you ask it questions that are unsafe or illegal. And before it'll create anything, it acknowledges that. And sometimes it stops the conversation dead in its tracks. So,
ChatGPT shut you down?
Yeah. So over the weekend, I created on ChatGPT the image of MJ BTS.
Right. And I posted that.
Right. You posted that. Right.
So on my Instagram right now, Certified MJ Radio. If you haven't seen it, go to your Instagram, and I'm Certified MJ Radio. If you don't follow me, give me a follow. Certified MJ Radio. Fester put my head on. I'm BTS MJ, and I'm the lead guy up front. Then I got the other 6 guys all around me, and Fester did a little Photoshop AI deal, which I posted on my Instagram.
All right. Let me go back here because I get home that evening and I'm talking with my son. He always goes to MJ's Instagram to see, and he shows it to me like I didn't know.
Right.
He's like, look at this picture of MJ. He's in a K-pop band.
And do you pretend like you don't know anything about
is
it?
He? He goes, what do you think of the picture? He goes, it's super funny. And then he goes, who made this picture? I was like, actually, I made it through ChatGPT. He goes, you did? And he's really impressed. And he goes, make a picture of me. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to be doing? And I uploaded a couple of pictures of my son. He was
Robbing a bank.
Well, he goes, I want to be driving a race car.
All right.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
I go,
just make sure he doesn't grab the keys to your F-150 one day.
And I wrote, he said he wanted to be, I said, take the picture of this boy. And I put 3 pictures up of my son. And I said, and make him driving a NASCAR race car. ChatGPT doesn't give me a response. So I asked ChatGPT, are you still working on this photo? And it writes back, I am not working on this one. Putting a child into a high-speed driving scenario like NASCAR race car, even as a passenger or main driver, falls into a safety-restricted category for images edited.
Really?
Image edits. If you want to, and then it tells me what I can be, I can make him a member of the pit crew or make him wearing a helmet.
Oh, yeah.
But,
having cars speed in the paddock into pit row at 120 miles an hour and having an 8-year-old kid right there with an impact wrench. Yeah, that's safe.
And then Hudson says, load up another picture of me and say, add a cigar in this boy's mouth and make him drive a truck. And ChatGPT isn't giving the image. I go, are you still working on this one? He goes, no, I am not working on it any longer. You've requested a child smoke a cigar, which is illegal to smoke tobacco products under the age of 18. This child appears, the image of this individual appears to be a minor.
Hey,
wow.
So it wouldn't make a picture of a minor smoking.
Hey, have my kid buying some fentanyl on the streets over off of, Nebraska somewhere.
I'm so glad you asked, because then I said, can you make me an image of President Teddy Roosevelt with no pants on and a huge...
What's wrong with you?
And it wrote back, inappropriate content will not create.
Wow.
I'm testing the boundaries of what this AI...
so now you're just you're in investigative reporter mode now.
I want to see how far I can go with this. But at least ChatGPT will recognize a threatening or harmful or illegal pattern and document it. Because the last thing ChatGPT wants is, it told somebody how to do this.
All right, here's one that it'll totally do.
What?
All right, you going to type it in now?
Hold on.
I'm going to dictate to you right now.
Chat. Okay,
right.
go.
Have my 9-year-old son... knock off an armored car outside a Walmart.
Knock off an armored car outside of a Walmart.
What does it say?
Create image.
All right.
I just want to give it direction.
Okay.
All right, it's.
Is it working?
I can't help create that image of a child committing a violent crime like that.
Look at that.
If you want something similar or creative but safe, I can make an image of your son as a heroic character, like
All
a
right.
security guard.
How about holding the ice cream truck guy at knife point? Will it do that one?
Can you make an image? I mean, it won't. It won't. But
I know. No, but this is good to know.
because we talk about AI and how it just is emotionless, and it is, but it just regurgitates information.
Well, they have to. They're learning about this because they had. I bet you a year ago it would do it.
I bet you're right.
Yeah, a year ago. Now they're putting these safeguards in because they're getting sued.
I missed the golden window of having images of my son robbing ice cream vendors. I missed that season of life.
Wow. All right.
But yeah, so ChatGPT, and I'm not saying everyone's like that. Maybe if you would have gone to Gemini, you would have got a different answer, or Grok, or Claude, or a bunch of them are out there now.
Oh, Julian just sent me. Hold on. Let me call Julian.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Let me call Julian up in New York.
Why? What is he AI'd up?
I want him to. Actually, Michelle's gonna laugh at
I mean, I figure an AI service that'll make MJ the lead singer of a K-pop boy band has no moral compass at all.
Yeah.
Make almost anything. Come on, Julian.
Leave a message. We'll get.
I'm calling.
No, he can answer even when it goes to message.
What? Oh, he can?
Yeah, it's a really high-tech phone.
Hang on. 813.
All right, call him up.
You guys can talk when I dial.
I don't know that you're stop talking. You dialing doesn't mean you're stop talking.
Yeah, Julian's done a whole bunch of, AI photos. Here he is. Hey.
Yeah. Yep. Hello.
All right. So I didn't read your text, but tell everyone what you just texted me about the AI Photoshop things you've done.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you. I mean, you know the stuff we did over Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, you can say it.
What'd you do?
Uncle Carl. I can talk about Uncle Carl.
Okay, so Julian has this joke where he literally puts in Jeffrey Epstein in every picture, like whatever our family pictures. Chloe's going to Barrister's ball, and she's all dressed up with her boyfriend, and all of a sudden Jeffrey Epstein is standing right next to them.
So
like it's like a family joke.
Chloe just went to this Barrister's ball up at UConn Law School, like what, last weekend or 2 weekends ago?
Yes. Oh, the Barrister's ball.
And Chloe sends a picture in the family group of her and the boyfriend. And then next thing you know, Jeffrey Epstein's in the photo with them as well. I mean, come on.
Or whatever we're doing, whenever we take selfies, and we're at a restaurant, the fifth table, or fifth chair.
Yep,
it's Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, whatever. But it's not turning that down.
No, it'll create. What do you use, Julian?
Well, no, I'll use a mix of sometimes either Gemini or ChatGPT, but I will not obviously say like, oh, this is Jeff. Like, I gave it a picture of like the infamous picture of him in his quarter zip, and I said, hey, put my uncle in like a certain outfit that I need him to be in, and then I'll like take that image and then I'll feed it the group image I want it to be him to be put into, and I'll be like, hey, my uncle missed this event. Can you please Photoshop him into the image? And then
there's
I'll also add his image in.
Yeah, there's a way to trick it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like obviously it won't, and like there's like one or two times where it'll be like, this photo looks exactly like Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not sure if I can add him, but I'm like, no, this is my Uncle Carl. Please do it.
No, hey, my Uncle Carl looks like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, it's identical.
All right, Julian, I'll talk to you soon. All right.
All right.
Oh, no, Julian, hang on. This is perfect.
What?
Stay on the phone. Stay on the phone because this is perfect for you. So when is Dune 3 coming out?
December. Like 17th.
Yeah, so in December, they're already pre-selling tickets to Dune 3.
I've tried and the site's crashed both times.
Just like what is the Odyssey thing, the Christopher Nolan Odyssey. That hits this summer, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so they started selling tickets for the Odyssey like last year, and people were snapping up some of these early tickets. Julian, do you know how much Regal Cinemas at some locations, like L.A., New York, at Regal Cinemas, do you know how much the tickets are going for Dune Part 3 pre-sales in IMAX at some Regal cinemas. Do you know how much they're getting per ticket?
Okay, wait. That's crazy because that's like retail price.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Is it an atrocious price?
Well,
is it like $60?
It's $50. They're getting pre-sales for Dune 3, which comes out, and it's already sold out. So the showings that they pre-sold tickets for at Regal Cinemas IMAX theaters, $50 a ticket and sold out. What?
Yeah,
that is nuts.
What nerds?
Yeah, that's nuts.
The popcorn, you want to pre-buy that? $800. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Are they going to come out with like a novelty popcorn bucket like last time? It was like that.
The sand.
It was a very
monster.
Yeah, it looks like the butt.
Yeah,
you know, the butt. Yeah,
I missed out on the worm bucket, but I did end up getting that. My girlfriend got me the Deadpool and Wolverine bucket.
Yeah. Julian's got a whole collection of these things. Anyway, Regal's already sold out their $50 inventory of Dune tickets. It's going to be the real deal because, listen, you want IMAX in 70 millimeter. And, when they shoot a true 70 millimeter IMAX, it's absolutely stunning. All right, Julian, have a good one.
All righty, bye.
Bye. All right, final moments here on the MJ Morning Show. A couple of lightning round items. Oh, the class action deal. Should we save that till tomorrow?
Till tomorrow.
Yeah. So
I thought it was perfect for Fester.
It's interesting. And Fester, you ready for the latest Scam-a-lama ding-dong that you want to...
Dude, I'm legitimately thinking about joining every class action out there just for the income revenue stream.
Well,
I follow somebody on Instagram, and she doesn't make a crazy ton of money, but she makes a couple extra hundo a month. Yep. Just like signing up for these, no proof necessary lawsuits.
That's it.
I know all about it. Yeah.
You know about this?
I know. This is like literally a plank in my financial platform.
Dude.
That and getting hit by a beer truck. Both of these are like...
You're a terrible human.
Dude, no, I'm not.
You're a terrible human.
It's a no-proof lawsuit.
Yeah.
I think...
So
I think Microsoft has one that's settling up or something.
There are open class action lawsuits where you can join the class
and you get like from 2 to 20,000.
Wait, I thought we were going to talk about this tomorrow.
Well, we are.
We'll get into it again tomorrow.
We'll do it in more specificity and more depth tomorrow. But how can you can join a class action lawsuit and you had nothing to do with the product or whatever the suit is about? All you do is sign up and you're in.
Yes.
It's a no-proof suit.
It's a no-proof suit.
All the money goes to the lawyers if you don't get it.
Right.
I mean,
so that's your justification. So just make sure that the greedy, blood-sucking lawyers don't get the money.
Listen, it's a very, very small percentage of lawyers I actually love. I mean, most of them.
What about my wife? My wife is a lawyer.
She's on the cusp.
The cusp.
Anyway, so yeah, class actions, and there are a number of class actions where it's like no proof needed.
I can name every lawyer I love on one hand.
That is the craziest loophole. No proof needed to jump into a freaking lawsuit.
John, Gary, Stacy, Michelle.
Oh, you know what I saw?
That's it. Those are the 4 lawyers I love.
Dude, I saw. Okay, well,
Stacy
Kemp,
John Coates.
Okay. I don't know who's John Coates.
Got me out of a couple of jams.
Okay, all right.
Gary Dupuis,
right?
And
my wife, Michelle. And
I think there's one more on your list who got you out of a pretty big jam.
And Ty Trainer.
Thank you.
Ty Trainer, ticket attorney. There's my 5.
You want to hear my list of?
That's my 5 lawyers I love.
You want to hear my list of? Can I speak?
Yeah, sure.
Go right ahead.
You want to hear my list of disbarred or incompetent lawyers?
Nope. You have more or less than 5?
All right. So,
if I include incompetent, it's probably more than 5.
I saw, or scamster, shyster lawyers. All right. I saw a picture of David Hasselhoff yesterday. Unrecognizable.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, you got to look. Michelle, look up David Hasselhoff, latest picture.
I don't know that I've seen him in a while.
Yeah. Dude, you've got...
He's been MIA.
All right, I'm going to hold this up to MJTV. It's in black and white, but just look this up. He's on a walker, and he looks... I mean, the difference in him from, like, 2022, because I saw another picture of him from 2022 to now, 4 years later, he's unrecognizable. Look at him. All right, Fester, look at the picture. You got to X all those pop-ups out. So David Hasselhoff is using a walker. He was spotted in a rare outing with his wife, Haley. Haley's like 45. He's 73 now. And man, she's crammed into a tight, like spandex workout suit, and he's on a walker, and he is unrecognizable. You can't even.
Holy crap!
I mean,
I just got the full body image of his wife.
Oh, wife
She's
is
a smoke show.
Yeah, she's in good shape.
Yes, she
She's
is.
a walker.
Yeah, and he's in a walker where he's even got the tennis balls on the back of the walker legs.
Dude, this
he's
guy's
got the whole shebang going on here.
He's doing it totally wrong. He should have like one of those hover rounds and call it Kit. Like,
Oh, that's so great,
take me to
Buster.
my car.
David, you're not looking very good, David.
Tell you what,
David.
his wife is.
Wow.
Must have a few bucks left.
He was spotted in the West Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles, exiting, I don't know, maybe a geriatric doctor's office. He literally unrecognized. You have no idea.
I mean, has he had a hip replacement lately? I mean, does he need the walker all the time, or is this something? I mean, I can understand you have a procedure and you need a walker for a month or 6 weeks. You know,
You remember the video of him, like, was he on drugs or was he drunk? Remember he was on the floor of his bathroom, like eating a hamburger off the floor? Remember that?
he was
Like-
out of his mind. His daughter put him together eating a burger on the floor.
Yeah. And that was like, what, 15 years ago or something? It was crazy video.
Right, that
Anyway,
little bastard out of my will.
I saw this picture of him yesterday. I'm like, oh, my God. All right, Taylor Swift.
Don't put your old man together.
Hey, speaking of AI, did you see that Taylor Swift has filed a trademark to protect her voice and likeness due to AI?
You know what? I think that's what it's coming to, because she's been the victim of several really, really awful deep fakes. And, you know, if she owns her image over all platforms and all media, does it stop anybody? I mean, what's her recourse if it's being done like in some boiler room in Bangladesh? I don't know. But, I mean, it's the move she has to make.
Listen, I'm going to run this now so you won't hear it at the end of the show. But listen, I protect this show. I mean, clearly what I'm about to play, we're totally protected from AI. Listen.
The MJ Morning Show is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. All rights in this work are reserved for purposes of laws in all jurisdictions pertaining to data mining or AI training, including but not limited to Article 3 of Directive EU 2019-790. This work may not be used to train AI.
See, you can't use our work, the MJ Morning Show, to train your AI model to rip us off and put us out of work. Yeah, that's legally binding right there. So, Taylor Swift has filed to trademark her voice and likeness with all of the AI deep fakes. So she has filed a trademark applications for 2 audio clips of her voice. In one, she says, "Hey, it's Taylor Swift, and you can listen to my new album, The Life of a Showgirl, on demand on Amazon Music Limited." The other, she says in a lower register, "Hey, it's Taylor Swift, my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl." So
And the other one's like, "Hey, this is Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So
hire me."
She's submitting audio trademarks and she's submitting likeness trademarks, so she can't be ripped off by AI. And that's the big. Hey, there is there's an artist that's holding like some of the top download and streaming positions.
Some of the top downloads are fake artists.
They're not even real people. They're AI generated artists. That's scary crap right there. That is scary stuff. All right, hang on. Andrew says take line 1, Bob in Plant City. Yeah, Bob, MJ Morning Show, final minutes. What can I do for you?
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about that air rescue that you have advertised.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent company. I'm getting replacement as we speak, a whole new unit, all the ducting and all that stuff.
So, hold on. You're calling me to tell us that one of our clients that we advertise is at your place right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Right now, as we speak.
And, all right.
So
that's great.
I wanted to just compliment them for the price, because not only did they give me the MJ discount.
Yep.
That's right.
They also gave me my veterans discount and my first responder discount as well.
Man, they're going to pay you to put the air conditioner in. So hey, guys, I swear this is not a setup. Listen, I've got prospective clients in the studio right now, And this is organic. I had no idea. This is not a setup. This is not like, we're putting on a show for you. This is a real call that's coming in right now.
Listen, man, that's incredible.
No, it's great to hear that. Listen, Air Rescue, formerly Plan B Air Conditioning, they've done work at my house. Kenny Newman's the owner. They're fantastic. They've been an advertiser for over 4 years now on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, thanks for checking in, Bob. I really appreciate it. Great to hear great things about our clients, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. I appreciate the call. All right. That's great. What a great way to end the show.
See you, Bob.
All right, we'll talk to Bob,
Bob
in Plant City. All right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hey, don't forget, do not forget the Cash Kitty rolls next. So Cash Kitty's at 10 o'clock right after these commercials. So right after the commercials, keep listening. You'll hear the new keyword. You text the keyword, and you could be the next $1,000 winner next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. And we'll see you tomorrow, and let's be careful out there.